I picked him up, pumping gas up on Castro. I knew he was the one for me. Great temples and a little punch. Looks like he jumped out of the pages of Honcho. I knew he had his eyes on me. Back to his bedroom for a little role play. You know by now, I know that it won't be a dull day. James Bondage, he's got me tied up and held as a hostage. He's gonna nibble, gonna bite, gonna turn out the light. James Bondage.
Thank you. I had a dream, and then I woke up. You were so nice, and didn't want to get drunk. There's a war in my head, there are bees in my mouth, there is sand in my ears, nothing's coming down. Those are pricks. Chew you up and spit you out. If I'm lucid and stuck, and you run through my head, I'm not in heaven or hell, but a pull-out bed, and I cannot hesitate to call it complicate. It's just a dream about mentality. Oh, the pricks. I chew you up and spit you out. Oh, the pricks. I chew you up and spit you out. Oh, the pricks. I chew you up and spit you out. Go!
Ghost in space, I sense your presence hanging there, suffocating my air. I can't breathe my thoughts to hear what people say. You're fake, you're haunting my consciousness. To others that I see is still fight. Hold, I can't find myself. Where are my legs to take my powers? Linger than a rose. My thorns stuck right at the stab. We're than a rose. me tell you what's on your mind. Are you thinking, what are you talking, always mocking? I'm in your side, are you watching? Why are you waiting for me to tell you what's on your mind? Why are you waiting for me to tell you what's on your mind? Are you thinking, what are you talking, always mocking? I'm in your side, are you watching? Why are you waiting for me to tell you what's on your mind? 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 Why are you waiting for me to tell you what's on your mind? Are you thinking, what are you talking, always mocking? I'm in your side, are you watching? Why are you waiting for me to tell you
What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What's on your mind? What's on your mind?
It's not too early to mosh.
1, 2, 3. Staring out the window, my memory explodes. On an all-night drive, heading to the next show. Like the breeze flying through the cone on the highway. When it's time for you to go, nothing's gonna make you stay. And the radio plays, we're blurring through another sleepy town. The wheels turning, the past comes back around. But you're learning to wash it all in the rain, empty as the Great Plains. How's it gonna go? Cause you're singing in the band, playing rock and roll, and everybody's telling you to play the game. But you can't stop time and you can't stop change. And when the night is over, we're right back on the road to do it all over. Living like you never get old, an endless summer. But I'm walking out in the rain, empty as the Great Plains. Woo!
Come on. Yeah. Yo, you can sing along to this too if you know it. It's more rapping though, so if you got bars, get with it. Yeah. They be like, ooh wee. What? Ooh wee. What? He hot. Who he? Lights, camera, action, my life a movie. Blow up. You'll see. They be like, ooh wee. Ooh wee. He hot. Who he? Lights, camera, action, my life a movie. Blow up. You'll see. I've been running with the wolves, so call me leader of the pack. Now I got the goons, watch out for their attack. Yeah, cause I keep it cool, cause I don't fuck with chit chat. But I pop an attitude, and cut a bitch real fast. Pop, pop, goes a weasel. I know you hate with your clique, I can see you. I know you wanna be media people. Baby, you could never be my equal. I'm my OG, hand you the sequel. I'm the real acid trip, you deceitful. Baby, please tell your truth to your people. Lunchbox, he the real hero.
you're all in your bag, well, nigga, you a cheater. Your own princess looking ass. You fake Power Ranger. You like a Honda when I'm ripping in my Ranger. You wanna come for me? Nigga, you in danger. You tried to copy my blueprint. Well, I didn't know I was that bomb. So I'm coming for your headshots. Like my name is Nikon. I'm a motherfucking icon. Take a picture cause I last long. And I'm like, Houdini, bitch. I get my money, then I get gone.
Ooh-wee.
What?
Ooh-wee.
What?
He hot.
He hot.
Who he?
Who he? Lights, camera, action, my life a movie. Blow up.
You'll see, they be like,
Lunchbox, your new father. Look at my sons, they're bothered. I'm finna get this switch. Call me top shot. Blow on this gas quick. About to bust my gasket. Real fly as faggot. Aiming for your cabbage. Only money I trust in, I swear to my casket. Fly me out to Aspen. Inside smooth like Tuscan. Nah, man, I'm not bragging. I am the OG, no captain. Fly me out to Euro. I be hanging with my Deutsch. I'm a new favorite hero. My bitch got the voice. I am your best choice, cause I got the best voice. Turn me up a notch. Bumping in my
they be
Royce.
like,
Ooh-wee. He high. And who he?
lights, camera, action,
My life a movie. Blow up.
You'll see, they be like, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. He hot. Who he? Lights, camera, action, my life a movie.
Now blow up.
You'll see.
Yeah. You already know what's good, it's Lunchbox.
This is about books. In a house made of houses, in a suck-hole town, there's a haunted vagina, makes a mysterious sound. I see a light at the end, follow this tunnel down. We walk a barren land of teeth and hairy mounds. Every time I see your face, my head explodes. Your ex Libris is a rose. Mutant sex monsters rise up and take over. In our darkest hour, grow your power flower. Mutant sex monsters rise. A ring of revulsion greets the changing of the snail. So sings the serpent, blowing notes upon its tail. Your ocean rolling eyes fly new silver skies. Out of the weird and the worst, give birth to the earth. Every time I see your face, my head explodes. Your ex Libris is a rose. Mutant sex monsters rise up and take over. In our darkest hour, grow your power flower. Mutant sex monsters rise and take over.
Still my heart now beats the slowest when I remember when you kissed me all the time. And my heart began to whine and don't deny that I could be the boy you love. I see that way so patiently, be the thing you wanna text me all the time. Still I call tonight round 9, I got your number in my pocket and all the boys in town act way too clean. When I watch them all be so cavalier, manners of extreme importance like fun. All your sugars in my pocket saying sweetly, saying sweetly, saying sweetly. And saying sweetly, you saying sweetly, saying sweetly. Never saying sweetly, saying sweetly, saying sweetly to me. Still my heart now beats the slowest when I remember when you kissed me all the time. And I called tonight round 9, I got your number in my pocket, but all the boys in town act way too clean. When I watch them all be so cavalier, all the boys in town wanna fuck you, but save some sugar from my pocket, saying sweetly, saying sweetly, saying sweetly. And saying sweetly, saying sweetly, saying sweetly. Never saying sweetly, you're saying sweetly to me.
Guitars, guitars, guitars. Nothing gets rid of those pandemic blues like a new vintage guitar. Come on down to Real Guitars and get yourself a real guitar. 15 Lafayette Street off Mission in San Francisco. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to
5-ish.
realguitars.com. On Instagram at Real Guitars.
Do you like vintage clothing? We like vintage clothing. You should buy vintage clothing and stuff here at Heads or Tails. Not sure what to get your friends for their birthdays? Get them some sweet-ass accessories. They have zines for you avid readers and the Bay Area's hottest music. Check out this rack of vintage clothing. Buy it! Buy it all! Buy it here at Heads or Tails Collective in Oakland.
My favorite chicken place. Every time you go, you see a familiar face. When I go, I get my fix. They got fried chicken and drumsticks.
evening, my fellow humans, and welcome to the complex here in beautiful downtown San Francisco. I am your pal, Steve Ward Moore, and this is What's Poppin', the Bay Area's arts and entertainment talk show. And my friends out there on the internet, this is quite possibly the most packed show that we have ever had. I don't even know how I'm going to hold it all together, but I'm gonna try my best. We are live right now on YouTube, on Twitch, on Instagram, and we wanna make this an interactive experience. So if you're out there, I'm gonna be looking at your chat all night. I'm gonna try to interact with you, and we want you to interact with us. And you're gonna want to interact tonight because our guests are just like kind of making me melt. It's hot in San Francisco today because it's finally our summer, but I'm not melting because of the heat. I'm melting because I'm so stoked for who we have on the show tonight. Look, from the Ramones, we are welcoming CJ Ramone to What's Poppin'. This is wild, right? This is wild. What the hell? It's fucking awesome. Not only that, but from Punk Majesty, we have Alisha Amnesia with us. I can't wait to talk to Alisha. And from everyone's favorite DIY venue over there in Oakland, that's right, from the Pussy Palace, we have Ferral Faucet with us, which is a reschedule. Ferral was going to be on an earlier show. We're so stoked to have them with us tonight. And everybody knows that your pal Steve Ward Moore and What's Poppin' loves to celebrate all of the holidays. And tonight we have a whole lot to celebrate because today is International Zero Inbox Day. All right, this means this is the day that you get to clean out your email inbox and ignore all of those messages that you have not responded to. This should be like seriously an international holiday that we all celebrate. And I have so many emails, so we're gonna learn more about my personal problem with not responding to people. Sorry to all my friends and loved ones and business associates. Hey, today is also National Badger Day. And badgers are known to be one of the most vicious and territorial animals that exist in this world, but they're also sweet and cute and cuddly. We're gonna learn more about badgers. Hey, and check this out too. This is super cool. It is, folks, Mad Hatter Day. That's right, the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. What Mad Hatter Day really means is that it's a day where everybody gets to just act silly. Now, for me, that's pretty much every day of my life, but we're gonna get extra silly tonight on What's Poppin'. Ghost Cat knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Ghost Cat's gonna make more appearances later. And you know what? Today is International Noodle Day. Who doesn't love a noodle? And we happen to be sponsored by everybody's favorite instant ramen. That's right, Maruchan Instant Ramen is our sponsor tonight. We're so stoked. They've sent us cases of this stuff. Now, look, Maruchan Instant Ramen costs 45 cents for one packet at my local market. 45 cents for this. Also, one packet of this contains 66% of the recommended sodium intake per day. One packet of this is 66% of your recommended sodium intake. So there is no more affordable way to go straight to hypertension than Maruchan Instant Ramen, our sponsor tonight. Everybody get some Maruchan Instant Ramen. I'm gonna be eating some later, and I might go into hypertension later too. Look, we say it all the time, like most talk shows have one house band. We get a new house band every single episode, and this came together kind of last minute. It's a band that we've been following for a while, a band that I am personally a fan of, who I've kind of seen around the San Francisco scene. We asked them if they would come on. Gratefully, they said yes, and I can't wait to hear what they're gonna do for us tonight. Everybody out there on the internet, let's welcome to What's Poppin'. This is Project Haze.
I of the end, I'm running out of time and it latches onto me like a parasite. So tell me, can you save me? The fire burns around me. I bring the dying embers till each day passes faster. Everything's alright. I don't wanna die. Everything's inside.
Yes. Yes, this is Project Haze, everybody. Let's hear it for Project Haze. I'm absolutely fucking loving what I'm hearing up there. Hey, Project Haze, welcome to What's Poppin'. I just want to make sure everyone at home knows who we've got on stage. We have Jonathan or Johnny on vocals and guitar. We have Gabe also singing and playing the guitar. Of course, Bill is on bass and singing, and Andrew is on drums. Hey, what's poppin', my friends?
Very hot over here. Yeah. I'm trying to get in the Halloween spirit during this shit, but I might have fucked.
He made a big mistake. He wore sleeves on stage. I've been telling him every single show, you gotta cut those off, bro. But he'll get it.
Hey, look, it was the wrong day to wear a sweater, and it was also the wrong day to wear a velvet jacket and a top hat. So I'm feeling your pain, Johnny. I'm feeling it. Hey, look, I've been listening to your music these past few days. Obviously, I've been a fan for a while. I could suggest what some of your influences are, but I want you to tell us, after hearing that first song, what are some of your influences, Project Haze?
Well, from that last song, Save Me, it's going to be kind of funny. It's actually kind of a ripoff of, what's that Kid A album by Radiohead? That song, Optimistic.
Shit.
Yeah. But I wanted to make my own version that was a little bit more rocky and less...
If any copyright lawyers are in the house, it's totally different. Hey, it's not the same.
It's a different key, different time signature.
The chord changes are different. The vocal melodies are also different.
Hey, look, don't worry, fellas, because the algorithm on Twitch is going to pick up that copycat stuff real quick and get us canceled. But no, I felt like that had its own thing. Now, that's interesting. I love Radiohead. In fact, Kid A just turned 25 years old, I think. So it's actually only 4 years younger than I am, which is pretty cool, because I'm perpetually 29. But that's interesting. So Radiohead, I hear like Deftones, I hear a bunch of other stuff in your music. Also, I think some of your influences are deep emotions, codependency, politics, and intelligence. What do you think about that?
I think so. We sing about relationships a lot, and we're definitely very inspired by 2000s bands. We've covered Deftones a lot. That was a crowd favorite when we first got our start. We played a lot of Deftones covers. A lot of 2000s rock and roll. A lot of this stuff, a lot of the shit that I grew up with that these kids came up with too.
Yes, I was I would like to be a 90s baby, but I was just at the cutoff. I was born in 99.
Oh, so you're also 4 years younger than me. I like that, Johnny. Thank you. Hey, shout out the chat because Parmesan Poppy is out there. Win Project Haze. Fuck yeah. Also, I got to shout out Tara Flopper says came from Mutton Chopper's stream. Sick music. Hey, look.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
Terraflopper, you're fucking right. That is sick music. Now, most people know that What's Poppin' is more of like a history show than it is a music show these days. So I got to ask Project Haze, on this day in 1866, the first train robbery in the United States of America was perpetrated by the Reno brothers. They made off with $13,000 in 1866 money. What crime is your music made for?
Vandalism. Drug abuse.
Drug abuse, vandalism.
Those are the two that just came to our minds.
Is drug abuse a crime?
It depends where you live or how you think about it.
Yeah,
We
don't
think
abuse
so.
drugs in Texas. You know what I mean? They'll lock you up for that. Well, hey, look, everybody, Project Haze is with us all night. We are going to get to witness an exclusive live performance from Project Haze in just a little bit, so stick around. You're not going to want to miss it. This is What's Poppin' live at the Complex. It is International Noodle Day, and we are sponsored by your favorite instant ramen. That's right, Maruchan Instant Ramen is our sponsor tonight. Look, one of these packages costs 45 cents, and it has 66% of your total sodium intake for the day. So I'm gonna throw some of these up to the band because we got ramen for everybody. Let's, oh, that was nice. That was the bad. Here, let's get some more up there if I can make it through.
This is
Okay,
my
there we
dinner
go.
for tomorrow.
Here, one more of these, because look, we got
People throw
cases
shit at
of
us
this.
when we're on stage all the time.
We got cases of that. Everyone's getting hypertension tonight from the Maruchan Instant Ramen. Look, this is What's Poppin' live at the Complex. We are your favorite source on the internet for local independent arts in the Bay Area. We have a multitude of shows, including Check to Rhyme, hosted by Infinite Chi, the Freestyle Flow Fest, which is a killer hip-hop freestyle show, all sorts of wild challenges. We've got our rock and roll and interview show, Talking Schmidt, with the one and only DJ Schmitty. Toys Rap Battle League. We've done more than 400 live streaming concerts in this studio since 2020. If you love what we're doing, if you love that we do all of this for free, we just want to be out here to lift up the community, then why not smash that follow button? Even better, on Twitch, smash the subscribe button. It's like $6 a month, and it helps us to keep providing sweet snacks and beverages to all of our friends. Also, we're doing pretty good on subscriptions and follows on Twitch, but we want to get our YouTube numbers up, so smash that subscribe button on Twitch if you love what we're doing. And it is Mad Hatter Day, so let's get fucking silly with our first guest. Uh-oh, look, you see, I'm getting wild already. I lost my note card. I'm going to deal with that later. That was the 10-6. Oh boy, Ghost Cat. Ghost Cat, are you going to save me? Ghost Cat will find it for me eventually. Thank you, Ghost Cat. Hey, let's get wild and wacky. I can't even believe that this came together. There is a legendary band called the Ramones. And we have one of the Ramones with us tonight. And I'm so stoked to meet this super cool human. Let's welcome to What's Poppin', everybody. This is CJ Ramone. Welcome. Excellent. Good to see you here. Great to have you here. All right, thank you so much. What do you think of Project Haze up there?
So is that haze like Rutherford B or like Jimi Hendrix Purple Haze?
Like Purple Haze.
Okay, all right, love it.
That's right, with a Z. Of course, here is your Maruchan hypertension sauce right there. That's your free noodles.
And because I'm into hypertension, when I make Maruchan ramen noodle soup, chicken flavor, I drain all the water out, I add the powder, and then I shower it with Frank's hot sauce.
This is what the fuck I'm talking about.
You want to put yourself like inches from a busting a vein in your brain. It's the best way to do it.
Okay, so I prefer the sriracha sauce when I'm trying to bust a vein in my brain, but Frank's is a good choice as well.
Yeah.
You see, look, this is no better endorsement for our sponsor right here. Thank you, CJ. Hey, what's poppin'?
What's popping? Everything. Everything's popping right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just got to walk through the Mission for a little bit, and lots of popping out there on the street for sure.
There's a whole lot popping out there on the streets.
Oh yeah.
San Francisco is a vibrant city. The Bay Area is a vibrant place, and there's all types of people here. Speaking of all types of people, what do you think of quinceañeras?
Oh, well, quinceañeras hold a very special place in my heart because with Spike and the Gimme Gimmes, we recently played one, well, 2 years ago is recent. And it was incredible, getting stared down by the skinhead uncles, and it was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed it.
Yeah, right. So I want everyone to know that CJ does play with me first in the Gimme Gimmes.
Spike and the Gimme Gimmes.
Spike and the Gimme Gimmes. And in 2024, you recorded a live album, not at a concert hall, not in a studio, but at an actual quinceañera in Las Vegas.
That is correct.
Dude, did they know what was going to happen before you came in there?
So it was actually a radio promotion where potential winners had to write in and say why they deserve to have Spike and the Gimme Gimmes come and play at their quinceañera. And this one particular young lady won the contest, and we showed up, and I don't think the family quite understood what they were getting into when they accepted the free entertainment, but it was a lot of fun. We had a good time.
And you know what? I suggest that everybody listens to that album.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had a fun time listening to it as well, too.
Oh, yeah.
And like, so the Gimme Gimmes are a cover band. They're like a super group. You only do covers.
Correct.
Yeah, but you do them in mostly a punk rock style.
We do them all punk rock style.
Yeah, absolutely. And everything from like Romantica songs to Olivia Rodrigo to ABBA.
Yep.
And that album, is it called Madison's Quinceañera?
Yep. Me First and the Gimme Gimmes blow it at Madison's Quinceañera. Yeah.
So I suggest that everybody after this show listens to that album. It's really good and it's a ton of fun. So not only quinceañeras, you have done a lot of other stuff,
sure.
CJ. You've played with the Aquabats.
Yes, I did.
You founded Los Gusanos, or the Worms.
Yes.
Yes. You and Bad Shopper.
Yep.
And you've released a lot of music as CJ Ramone.
Yes, I have.
How did you get your start in music?
So when I grew up, I was really into sports. I played soccer, and that was what my life revolved around. And then I had, funny enough, I had a growth spurt one summer that wrecked all the connective tissue in my knees, and I had to wear knee braces.
For real?
For real. This is honest to God truth. So I was a very depressed young teenager, and my dad said to me, you can't just sit around the house and sulk. So I had some friends that had a band, and I used to go and help them set up and sit through their practices. I always loved music, and they didn't have a bass player. So I said to my dad, get me a bass. Well, I didn't say get me a bass. He would have knocked me out if I said that. But I said, could I get a bass? And my dad was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, we could do that. So went down to a local music store. I got a Carlo Robelli imitation Fender P bass, and I sat down and actually just kind of sounded stuff out on my own because I didn't want to show up at one of their practices and be like, teach me. So I actually sat down and like sounded out notes, and I found I had like a pretty easy time of it. And that's how I got started. From there I just fell in love with it and kept playing and it didn't hurt that girls paid me attention and beers were free and backyard parties. And
anybody watching out there, that's a reason to start a band, to pick up a bass. So like totally self-taught.
Yep.
I also love to hear that your old man supported this whole thing too, because a lot of parents don't want their kids to do that. Yeah.
And my father took a lot of grief from his buddies because, of course, I grew my hair out. I had long hair, I was a total rocker. So my dad's friends were breaking his chops constantly. I saw your kid on the street. I thought it was a girl from behind, My father was like, yeah. So when eventually down the road, when I got into the Ramones, he was redeemed. He was redeemed.
Okay, and I can't wait to talk about that. But I do have to ask you, would playing in a band prepare you to be in the military, or would the military prepare you to be in a rock and roll band?
Yeah, so believe it or not, Had I not been in the Marine Corps, I probably would not have made it in the Ramones, because before I went into the Marine Corps, I was just wild. I just wanted to drink and party and have a good time. And by the time I auditioned for the Ramones, they had already been down that road. You know, Dee Dee left the band because he had all kinds of drug problems. Mark Ramone had problems with alcohol. Joey had problems with alcohol. And they were at the point where they just wanted to have a career without all the distractions on the side. So so I was actually still in the Marines when I auditioned for the Ramones, and I think if I hadn't gotten some discipline, I probably would have. I probably still would have got the gig, but I probably would have gotten kicked out. Because I was just, you know, when I was young, I just playing music and being on stage by the time I was in my early 20s was just the way to get the party started. Everything that came after the gig was what I was really after. So so going into the Marine Corps and getting some discipline, it absolutely helped me to show up and know I have to be disciplined, I have to be professional, I have to, you know, let Johnny know, like, because Johnny's the boss. I knew he was the boss from jump. Let him know, like, hey, I'm the guy for the job. I could do whatever you want me to do. I won't be any problems. And that's why I got in the band.
So I love this. This is such good information for our audience and for me myself, because the image of most musicians is that they're living this wild, free lifestyle. But it requires an immense amount of discipline to be able to play your instrument well, to show up to rehearsal, to go on a grueling tour schedule, whether you're on a bus or you're in your Volvo driving yourself around. So it's really important for us to learn that you learn some discipline. So now let's talk about what you just mentioned, because on the 30th of September, which is just a few days ago, September 30, 1989, you stepped on stage at the Rock Handy in Leicester, England, to play your first show with the Ramones. All right, you alluded to it a bit, but what was it like for you? You're still in the Marines at this point, to go and audition for what is truly a legendary, world-famous band.
So at that first show, well, I should preface it by saying that when I heard that Dee Dee Ramone left the band, I was riding in a truck with a friend of mine. And it came over the local radio station. I'm from Long Island, New York. Came over the local alternative radio station. Dee Dee Ramone just announced that he's leaving the Ramones. And I turned to my buddy and I said, I'll never go to another Ramone show because it ain't the Ramones without Dee Dee.
For real, yeah.
I literally said that.
Wow.
I couldn't have been more wrong, because I went to every one they ever played ever again. But like that's how much I love the Ramones. You know what I mean? And that's how big a fan I was of Dee Dee. But you know, from that very first night, I got pelted with everything: coins, shoes, bottles. I got spit on. I was so covered with spit at the first show that when we went off stage after the main body of the set, before we went on for the encore, I took my shirt off because it was just drenched with sweat. I mean, with spit. And I mean, like, it has a distinct odor to it. Mucus has a very distinct odor, and it was so bad.
Oh man! And all the smoking in England, and just everything. The stale beer.
I had
fucking crazy.
Little on my bass, there were all these little like quarter moon nicks in the front of it, and so when I picked it up at soundcheck the next day, my tech said to me, he was like, I don't know if it got bounced around in the case or what. I said, no, that's all the coins I was getting hit with. Because, you know, in England, they got those, well, they used to have these big monster coins. They weighed like a half a pound.
When they talk about a pound, that's what they meant, yeah.
And they were like just peppering me the whole time with them. So I had all these little nicks in the bass. It was really a trial by fire. And it was like that for the first 2 years I was in the band. Every new country we went to, that's exactly how it was. But I gotta say, it made me feel like I earned my spot in the band. Like, people didn't just accept me out of the gate. Like I really, because I would go to the end of the stage in England. I went to the end of the stage. I spit back at them. I was like, "Fuck you! I fucked the Queen in the ass," and like just really gave it back to them, like really, and they were so mad. But by the end of the night, they were CJ, because I didn't cower back by the amp and try to avoid getting hit. I walked out to the front, spit back at them and everything else. But it was a trial by fire. It really was. But it was, like I said, it made me feel like I earned my spot in the band. It wasn't just like everybody went, "Oh yeah, the new bass player's here." Everyone was like, "We want Dee Dee, we want Dee Dee," holding up signs in front of me and stuff. But
I mean, I can't imagine what it would be like to step into what this is legendary role, right? And to try to fill that space. Now, I do hope that you picked up all of those coins, because that means you got paid a little bit extra that night or whatever.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you must have had a bunch. I mean, like, I was going to ask you if you had any wild tour stories from all the years that you were with the Ramones, because you played with the Ramones until 1996 when they retired for good. But like, I don't know, that's probably the wildest thing, just stepping into those shoes and getting spit on, man.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
And you know, what I would have considered wild stories back in the day would have been, I went out one night, and we drank until the sun came up and the bartender locked the door. And back then, that's really what I thought the good times were. But now, with a little, with a little bit of time go by, like when I think of my years with the Ramones, the stuff that I feel was the best times was like going to baseball games with Johnny, or going over to Joey's apartment and sitting down and working on songs together, or just listening to music together. Or, taking Dee Dee Ramone out to look at the apartments.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? I was talking earlier about 1992. We toured with Social Distortion, and I was a Social Distortion fan, And, getting to play on stage. Soundgarden brought me up to play a song with them on stage, Lollapalooza '96. Like, those moments now are the moments that I look back and I go, man, that was really cool. And all the partying and all of that stuff I did, it was fun. It absolutely was fun. And back then, that's what it was about. It was just about, get together with other bands, drink, go crazy. But with a little bit of perspective now, I look back, those are the moments that I'm like, I really had a good time. I was a very lucky man at that point.
Yeah, but I mean, I just want to go back to what you said earlier about the discipline too.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure everyone knows it's hard work.
Oh, yeah.
Even with all the party and all that kind of stuff, it is hard work and it's talent and it's skill, and you have to be dedicated to what you're doing.
And I got to say, like, these days, when I was younger, like I said, it was all about partying and meeting girls and blah, blah, and this and that. But kids these days, or young people these days, are not cut from that same cloth. And a lot of the young musicians I meet are way more professional, way more, way better players than I was when I was their age and stuff, because they understand, like, oh yeah, like, they get it. Like, to be able to make a living doing music, you have to be able to show up and play whatever, whoever you're playing with wants you to play. You have to be a professional. To us, being a professional meant, like, I could drink a whole bottle of Jack and go on stage and play the set. Like, that's literally what we thought was being a professional,
I mean, a professional drinker, that's for sure. Yeah. But I mean, also there's that fine line. I mean, I could talk about this all night, but there's that fine line, because I still want to have fun at the show and I want to see the band go wild and stuff like that. Just real briefly before we move on, you've released a bunch of albums as CJ Ramone.
Yeah.
Your music is often aggressive and fun. What's like, just in a few words, what inspires you to write the songs that you write?
Most of the songs that I write are just stuff from my everyday life. You know? So, sitting around talking with a friend and something that we're talking about will pop in my head, and I'll be like, oh, that's cool. I gotta make that a song.
Yeah.
But it was mostly stuff from my everyday life. I had one song. Before the Lights Go Out, that I wrote about something very, it was really about watching somebody die. And my wife was like, "Oh, I really like that song. What's it about?" And I told her that, and she was like, "Don't tell me what your songs are about anymore,
Yeah.
But one song was a song that I made up that I sang to my daughter before I put her to sleep at night and stuff. So
Yeah.
most of my songs came from my everyday life.
Well, that's why I asked, because I've been listening to your music all week, and it's like, yeah, I'm wondering, like, I'm having fun listening to it, but I'm feeling that there is this like underlying subtext to all this stuff.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing that. Now, all your music is CJ Ramone, everything else you've done with the Ramones.
Yeah.
Is it important to use your position to advocate for charity causes and other things?
Yeah, and I think most people who live somewhat of a public life, everybody feels like I've been lucky in my life, or I've been blessed in my life, to be in the position I'm in, and I can use that to help somebody out who needs help.
Yeah.
And that's I think that's for the music industry or film industry, that's been the case for a long time.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know people in bands who don't do that type of stuff too.
That's why I bring this up, because as soon as you walked in here tonight, like, there are different types of people, and no one's better or worse than anyone else.
Yeah.
But like, you're a real fucking punk rocker. But I could tell when you came in here that you're also a kind person. So what causes are important to you?
Yeah. So I've always had a thing for animals, for dogs. So my wife actually got started donating to a shelter in down 29 Palms, California, and they rescue Belgian Malinois. So my wife and I have a Mal. So watching this gal and everything that she does, and she had problems placing some dogs, so she started a prison program, and when that one filled up, she started a program with the fire department where her dogs go with them, and they teach them the basics, so that when they place a dog from their shelter, it comes with full obedience training. And Mals are so unbelievably smart and take so well to being taught that once you have a Mal that you can, keep calm and sit next to you, you can teach them anything. And this gal she really does a good job. And my, like I said, my wife is the one who drew my attention to it. And like I said, we have a Mal. And immediately I was like, oh my God, that's really cool. So
Yeah. So we're talking about Mal's House Rescue.
Correct.
I think sometimes when people hear about like dog rescues, they think it's about the dog. But you mentioned prison programs.
Yep.
Dogs can do so much for every type of people.
Oh,
People who are less abled than I am, people
Yep.
who are in prison, people who need companionship.
Sure.
And so it's more than just the dog. And guess what, folks? We all have an opportunity to help support Mal's House Rescue, and also have a bunch of fun, because on October 9th, this Thursday, it is CJ Ramone's birthday bash right here in San Francisco at the legendary Kilowatt. All the proceeds are going to support this wonderful charity, Mal's House Rescue. Holy smokes. Look, this is why should we go to this show? Why should we go to your birthday bash?
So besides supporting Mal's House Rescue, Tom Kenny and the High Seas will be playing. So Tom Kenny, the voice of SpongeBob.
Alana, do we have a picture of Tom Kenny? There's Tom Kenny right there, everybody.
That is him. I've been friends with him for a good long time, and I've never been able to get to a show to see his band. So when we started planning the party, he was the first person I thought of. I was like, we got to get to, and he was like, I haven't played in San Francisco in a while, and I would love to come and do it. So So Tom and my manager got together and they worked it out. So Tom Kenny and the High Seas will be playing at my 60th birthday party at the Kilowatt.
60th birthday party.
We'll be there.
Yeah, they're going to be there. That's what I'm saying. Like, what else do you need to know? Also, DJ Uterus is going to be there, which is a great DJ name.
Yep.
Are you going to get on stage and perform, CJ?
I can neither confirm nor deny, but needless to say, it'll be a lot of fun. And we'll be, I think we're going to have a raffle. We're going to raffle off a piece of musical equipment that night. I'm not supposed to say what it is.
Yeah, that's
supposed to be a surprise.
We'll get no exclusives on this show.
Right.
Is this going to cost me, what, $600, $700 to go to?
No, I don't know. How much is it, boss? 25.
$25 to go celebrate CJ Ramone's 60th birthday with Tom Kinney and the High Seas and DJ Uterus. What other reason do we need to get out there to celebrate what is truly a legendary musician? And it's not just the Ramones. In fact, Alana has one more picture for us, just so everyone can see. This is CJ with the Ramones. There you are, right there. How old were you in that one?
Young and handsome. I'm probably 25 in that picture.
Holy smokes. You see, folks, there it is right there. This is the man himself. CJ, can you stick around?
I can.
Because I would love to talk to you more. But right now we're going to take a quick break. Everybody needs to go this Thursday, October 9th, to Kilowatt to CJ Ramone's birthday bash, supporting Mal's House Rescue, Tom Kinney and the High Seas, DJ Uterus. It's $25 to get in, and I have a feeling you're going to get some surprises from CJ. But look, you didn't hear it from me. You just have to go and check it out yourself. CJ Ramone, thank you so much for being here. We're going to talk to you a little bit more in a little bit. But right now, folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break so I can calm down from this wild interview that I just had. Hey, we're going to be back in 1 minute and 9 seconds. Stick around. You do not want to miss what's coming up next. Project Haze, take us into this commercial.
Do you like vintage clothing? We like vintage clothing. You should buy vintage clothing and stuff here at Heads or Tails. Not sure what to get your friends for their birthdays? Get them some sweet-ass accessories. They have zines for you avid readers and the Bay Area's hottest music. Check out this rack of vintage clothing. Buy it! Buy it all! Buy it here at Heads or Tails Collective in Oakland.
I feel the heat of the California summer outside, and I know in my heart that there's nowhere left to hide. That's why I build a city in my mind. It's a broken place, but it's
Welcome back, everybody. I needed that little short break just to reset myself because that was such a fucking cool interview. I want everyone to know that you can follow CJ Ramone, you can follow CJ Ramone at the, with 2 E's, CJ Ramone on Instagram. All the links to everybody's ats are in the chat. Also, check him out on Facebook because he's got like a couple 100,000 followers on Facebook, which is crazy. And also he's got a killer website that's going to give you all the news of all the cool stuff that he is doing. We're back, everybody. This is What's Poppin' live at the Complex. Hey, if you love what we're doing, if you love the fact that we just had CJ Ramone on, if you love our other shows, Talkin' Schmidt with DJ Schmitty, Check to Rhyme with Infinite Chi, the Freestyle Flow Fest, the world's most innovative freestyle rap experience, then why not smash that follow button? Even better, smash the subscribe button. On Twitch, it is about $6 a month. And look, this whole team here at the complex, we just do this for free to lift up the community. We never ask for anything in return except for $6 a month. So why not give us $6 a month? Hey, speaking of $6 a month, it is International Ramen Day, Noodle Day, and we are sponsored by everybody's favorite instant ramen. That's right, Maruchan Ramen. Now, I talked about $6 to subscribe to our Twitch channel. You know what's even better? I bought like 20 packets of this for less than $6. So if you love a bunch of sodium and a delicious, tasty treat for less than 50 cents, there is nothing in our economy that you can buy for less than 50 cents other than Maruchan. Maruchan, your one-way ticket to hypertension, everybody. I am contractually obligated to say that. In fact, if everyone doesn't mind, they also make this beautiful cup of noodle, and I'm going to start the kettle back here. I don't know if everyone can see that, but we'll see that later. I'm going to eat some ramen in just a minute once that kettle. Thank you. Nice camera work. George. We got Project Haze here as our house band. Jonovan, Gabe, Bill, and Andrew. So stoked. Hey, the Tenderloin here in San Francisco gets a lot of hate. Is that warranted? Should we hate the Tenderloin?
We've been pretty safe. So we practice like a block away from here, actually. It's pretty convenient getting to the show.
You do.
You know, we've been there for 2 years. You know, it's there's a lot of characters in the neighborhood, but, you know, we've been all right, and our friends have been all right.
No one's has stolen my gear.
Yeah.
Loading in and out in Tenderloin. They would be like, hey, you're a musician? That's cool. And then they would walk by, but I don't get any like weird looks from people or.
We've had people from the Tenderloin come to our studio and watch us rehearse.
Oh yeah, that's
Hell
right.
yeah.
Actually,
They'd be like, hey, you're a band. Can we watch you? We're like, yeah.
Dude, I love this because I love our Tenderloin community 100%. And you know what? I think we should invite the denizens of the Tenderloin into our spaces to come rock out, dude, and have fun.
Seriously.
Yeah, we're not going to turn down fans.
No.
Well, you guys deserve all the fans. I know in my personal experience, I could use more myself, but hey, I'm working on it. I just want to take a minute to shout out the chat because Janine, sorry if I say this wrong, Janine Palisade is out there. Also, Darks Bunny is out there, and Darks Bunny says that quinceañeras keep a lot of local independent venues open. And Darks Bunny, you're right, because people rent out the spaces for that. Also, A. Beatsler is out there. You're late, but you're here. Good to see you, A. Beatsler. Also, Lost Puppy Forever is in the chat. What's poppin'? Lucas Paducas says, Steve, send me nudes. Well, look, it is International Noodle Day, so there you go, Lucas. There's your nudes right there. And hey, everyone send me your nudes on our Instagram page, What's Poppin' at the Complex. I have a goal this year to get to 4,000 followers. We're going to get there by the end of the year. Project Haze, I am a food-motivated human. Ooh, this is starting to boil. What snacks are necessary for your rehearsals?
Burritos.
I had a lot of burritos, yeah.
Panda Express.
No. I'm not. I have a bad relationship.
Tell
It
them
used
the
to be
story.
Panda Express because the mall was open right there. That would be like our go-to food.
Yeah.
Before, for rehearsal. But I had a bad experience with Panda Express, so I have a bad relationship with them now. But Bill always forces me to go back.
I'm always trying to get
Almost
people to
killed
get
him.
dinner with me. I have like a contractual dinner break every rehearsal. Like I get like 45 minutes to eat a burrito or whatever.
Hey, I want that in my contract as well, too. In fact, George and Alana know what my food requirements are for this show, but no one else gets to know because it is truly gross and disgusting. Hey, everybody, Sunday, the 12th of October, we spoke about Kilowatt earlier. Project Haze is playing a free show at Kilowatt on Sunday the 12th with Whorehouse and Dalmatia. It's at 1 p.m. It is free. But you know what's even better? Stick around because we are going to get to witness an exclusive live performance from Project Haze in just a little bit, and we're going to talk about that show a little bit more. So thank you so much for being here, Project Haze. Everyone stick around to catch their live set later. Hey, let's move on. That water's getting hot. I'm getting very excited to eat my cup of noodle right here on Noodle Day. So here we go. I know it needs to take 3 minutes. Let's move on, folks. We just had CJ Ramone from the Ramones and from CJ Ramone and his birthday bash at Kilowatt on Thursday. But the arts and entertainment scene is so much more than just music. Look at how I'm dressed right now. Arts and entertainment also includes fashion, my friends. And right now, I am so stoked up to welcome to a show a fashion designer from right here in San Francisco. That's right, everybody. From Punk Majesty, let's welcome Alisha Amnesia to What's Poppin'. All right, welcome. Here are your noodles on Noodle Day. Why don't you hold those up because our sponsor is Maruchan.
I never knew how to say Maruchan.
Well, that's how they told me in the contract. Do you mind if I pour this real quick?
Go ahead.
Because I am contractually obligated to eat 66% of my sodium intake on the show tonight. So let's just let that rest there. Alisha Amnesia, welcome to What's Poppin'. What do you think of Project Haze up there?
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, look. Hey, what's poppin'?
You got me out on a Monday. I only go out on Monday for a really good show, and usually I'm not on it.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to take that as a compliment that this is a really good show. So thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Now, I love to buy clothes that I wear one time and then immediately throw away. What do you think about that?
No.
No?
I don't like that. No.
Well, okay. I feel like we're starting off on a bad foot.
Well, I know
I
you're
don't want to waste your time. So let's play a game, okay? Can we play a game where we pretend that we can't speak, like we lost our voices?
Okay.
Can we play that game? Does that mean anything to you?
Oh, did you do research?
I always do research.
Wait, so am I supposed to not talk?
I'm just trying to waste your time. Hey, look, let's get into it. What is Punk Majesty, Alisha?
Oh, God. So it's my clothing brand. It's eco-conscious. It's punk-inspired, mostly inspired by like 70s UK punk, the whole DIY scene. I do a lot of upcycling, and the core of the brand is empowerment.
Is empowerment, yeah. So I want to talk about this upcycling. When I was a young one, I liked to go to the thrift store and buy clothes and then change the clothes. You know, maybe I would cut them up and make them something new, or I would just add patches and stuff like that. Is that what upcycling is?
Yeah, totally. And now everyone's doing it. But what happened to me, like what you were alluding to, I lost my voice after being a bartender at live music venues for 14 years. And doctors told me to stop talking, which is crazy. And I couldn't work, and I was bored, and I was cleaning my closet out, and I found a couple jackets that I couldn't sell that weren't worth anything. And I just messed around with them and made them art projects. And then I shared it on Facebook and Instagram, and people went kind of crazy for it. And then my friends forced me to start a clothing brand. And I was like, I don't want to do it. It's going to be a lot of work. That sounds like a lot of work. And I kind of wish now that I wouldn't have listened to them, but I'm 10 years in.
Wow. And I just want to learn a little bit more about that experience, because it's not like you lost your voice for a week.
Yeah, so actually I've had problems with it twice. When I was 19, I had vocal cord surgery, which is what a lot of singers have to get. And it was just random and weird. I don't know why. And then this last time, 10 years ago, I guess I was carrying stress. Like, we all carry stress in different ways. I'm starting to learn that it can really change your life. And like understanding how you carry your stress is important. But I was carrying it in my throat, and my muscles were strangling my vocal cords.
Wow.
Which I've never even heard of. But
Yeah.
once I understood what it was, then it didn't happen anymore. I just had to like understand the problem.
Yeah. Well,
But it was a gift. It was absolutely a gift, because I stopped doing art for 20 years, and then I had nothing else to do. I couldn't talk. Thank God for texting. The first time I had vocal surgery, we didn't have that. I had to write notes.
Thank God for texting. That's
Yeah.
actually the first time I've heard anyone say that, but I agree with that.
Because you're not cut off.
Yeah, but I really want to just focus for one moment about where you're talking about holding stress. It's so important for us to talk about. Like, it's a new perspective for me. I hold all my stress in my head. That's why I'm like, that's why my face looks this way or whatever. But it's really unhealthy. It's going to kill me. But it sounds like you found a way to navigate that whole thing. So you went through this experience. You lost your voice for a long time. That made you start Punk Majesty. But like, why fashion? Where did it come from? Like,
Well,
where did you get your start in that?
I was always kind of customizing my clothes. because I didn't want whatever everyone else had. I even got kicked out of school when I was like in 8th grade for spray painting this T-shirt, and the teacher, the principal, like misinterpreted what it was, and I got sent home. It was really silly, but
What did you spray paint on
it's
it?
so stupid. I was a Cure fan, and Robert Smith cut all his hair off, and he was like known for his giant hair. And so I made this like spray painted T-shirt that said Robert Buzzed, but they thought that meant like alcohol or drugs or whatever. And I got sent home for a spray painted T-shirt when I was 14.
It's tough to be a square. You know what I mean? Yeah, because they don't get it.
I love that story now, though. Like,
It's a great story. I kind of hope that you still have that T-shirt,
No.
or that you could start making that again.
No one cares.
Possibly. I care. So you mentioned it a little bit. Punk Majesty is like this all. It's you, right? You're a sustainable fashion brand. I made a joke at the top of our interview about how I love to buy clothes and throw them away. I wear the same suit on every episode of What's
Good.
Poppin', so I don't do that.
Noticed.
Yeah. Project Haze noticed, absolutely. Yeah, I don't have 100 of these. It's the same one every time. Why does fast fashion suck?
well, they're the #2 polluter of the earth after oil. Yeah.
Whoa.
So, I mean, there's documentaries about it, and there's groups, like all kinds of groups. Like, people are starting to get it, that it's really not a good thing. But no brand can be 100% sustainable. So I'm not trying to say that I am. But 90% of what I do is upcycled. And then things like this is a mesh top that I made with
show that
empowering
off.
statements on it.
Okay.
So I started out painting empowering statements on like suit jackets, and then I started doing leather. And then during the pandemic, nobody was wearing stuff that you would wear to like a show and stage wear. And so I was wearing black every day. I was wearing like black yoga pants and a hoodie. And I was like, how could I actually make some statement fashion that would be like more for every day? And so I just started researching, and I created a streetwear line. And the reason it's sustainable in its own way is that, yes, this is like not, if it ends up in a landfill, it is polluting the earth. But I only make what I sell. So people have to order it to buy it. I only have a few in the store. I have like one of everything, or I have a few of everything, but that's it. I don't carry excess inventory because I don't want it to be in a landfill. I don't want to overproduce.
Yeah, and let's also talk about the cool factor as well too. If you go to Target and buy their clothes, there's going to be tens of thousands of other people with the same thing on. But you buy one of these beautiful tops, and it's going to be pretty unique. So, okay, you're making and designing these super cool clothes. You have like what, 2 dozen people that do all the work for you, or?
Well, I have manufacturers for that stuff, but
Okay.
I do everything. So I just I make, customs in every size. I just made a studded leather jacket for a woman who's a 3XL, and that's like a men's medium. It's, well, maybe even a men's large. It's just a larger piece. And the studding, like, it took me a long, long, long time. But I'm so excited for her because she couldn't go to a store and find that. So that's cool. I like that.
That is fucking cool. And you're providing a service for people as well, too. Why design clothes in San Francisco?
Well, I live here. It's
That's a good reason.
Very inconvenient. So I feel like my brand really belongs in London or New York. And I have been carried in both of those places. I was the top selling independent designer at this really cool rock boutique called I Need More. And it was ran by Jimmy Webb, who was very well known as the manager of Trash and Vaudeville for like 20 years. And then he opened his own spot for 2 years. And unfortunately, during the pandemic, he passed away. And I lost my traction and my place in New York, and also just a wonderful person that was inspiring. But I didn't know really where to sell my stuff. And so I tried to get the Vacant to Vibrant storefront grant, and I applied for it twice for 2 different rounds. The second round, I got really close. They said, we chose you, but now we have to match you with a landlord. And no landlord chose me. I wonder why. Like, maybe I'm not, an attractive business to take a chance on or whatever. But so I became kind of obsessed with looking for commercial real estate, like I could actually do it. And I really didn't believe that I could. And then I found a spot that I intentionally chose this spot because it can be part of the SF First Thursdays art walk. And I get a lot of people in there, and it's just a good neighborhood. But I'm kind of underground. Like, you have to know about it, and it's growing.
Yeah, so I love this, but like you're also kind of not underground. I just want to touch on this for a minute. You talked about New York and that kind of stuff. In 2022, you had a runway show at New York Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Do you just want to tell us what that felt like?
It was wild because I consider myself a DIY punk, and I was able to get myself to New York Fashion Week. And it wasn't easy. I went by myself, no assistance, no help. I took 250 pounds of luggage and my dog all the way to New York. But I feel like not to sound religious, I'm spiritual. I feel like God sends you angels when you need them. I don't want to get emotional, but like someone that I used to just bartend for that knew me from a bar that I worked, lived in New York. I invited him to come to my fashion show, and he's like, "Do you need any help? I can pick you up at the airport. I can help you with things." And he just stepped in. He's like, "Oh, my girlfriend's a stylist. Do you need help?" And I paid for help. I was supposed to have assistance, and I didn't have any assistance. The day of the show, she jumped in, was backstage helping me dress models. There's no way I could have done it without God sending this angel to me.
Yeah.
So, and everything that went wrong could go wrong, you know?
Sure.
But I designed all the music, which was like new and fun for me. And I didn't get a rehearsal, so I didn't know how it was gonna look. I didn't get to tell the models what to do. It all just came off perfectly. Like when I see it on camera, I'm so proud of that. And I got mentioned in Forbes, but it didn't change my life. Like nothing really changed, but I can say I did that, so that's cool.
Yeah, so first, it's okay to get emotional on this show. I get emotional on this show all the time. You have no idea, Alisha. That's totally cool. But also, this is really important information for all of us. What you said, you did it all yourself. That means it's possible. It means it's possible.
Yeah.
And you say that, well, maybe nothing came from it, but I reckon something probably did come from it. In fact, we can all watch this runway show at your website, which we'll talk about in a minute. And again, what has come from this, right? I don't know. Who has worn your designs, Alisha?
Well, way before I even did that, Jane Weedland of the Go-Go's and Captain Sensible of the Damned and Chris Stein from Blondie bought one of my jackets at I Need More before it closed. And then, who else? Neil X from Sig Sig Sputnik, which is a very underground, like, 80s band in America. Like, people don't really know about them, but they're big in England and I think big in Japan. And they were, the singer, Martin Degville, was a fashion designer, and they were the most over-the-top fashion-wise band I've ever seen in my life. And their guitar player, Neil X, had this giant blonde pompadour, like the coolest thing ever. And Neil X wore one of my jackets, and he's been repeatedly wearing it on stage. And he's not super famous or anything, but to me, it's like, you know, the kids stuff. Like when you're growing up and you're a fan, it's cool that all these bands that I loved have worn it.
Yeah.
So, but again, I'm not rich. Like, I don't even know how I'm doing this.
That's funny because the next question was, Alisha, can you loan me $20?
I would.
But I guess, okay, I know you would. I know you would because you're a kind person. But like, this is the thing, it is sort of like dreams coming true. And, you know, again, what we talk about all the time, arts and entertainment, that's the focus of this show. It's so much more than just the music, just the band, just whatever. It's all aspects of it. And fashion is a big, big part. I mean, look at Project Haze. Johnny's up there sweating just to look cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like, okay, so it's Mad Hatter Day. Just briefly, how are you judging my my style, Alisha? What do you think of this
I give
fit?
you a 9.
Wow. Are you just being nice?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't totally believe that. What would you design for me?
I would probably make a special jacket for you, and I would want to know, like, I don't know, kind of what your ethos is, you know?
Well, so this is what I want to ask, because everyone needs to check out what Alisha does design. You have these super cool, like, blazers, suit jackets and stuff like that are similar to the top that you're wearing that have these messages. So, okay, we can see how Alicia's dressed. Everyone can check out on the website, punkmajesty.com, what you design. How do we get your clothes on our bodies.
That's what a website's for. But then, I have the Punk Majesty showroom. So I
Yes.
opened it as a place to put my stuff. I was tired of having it all over town at all different stores and doing pop-ups and being a traveling salesman. Like, that's no fun. The schlepping. I've got 4 flights of stairs where I live, so I was having to carry clothing racks and bags and go do a one-day
boy.
thing and then bring it all back up the stairs. And I would be sore for 2 days. It was just
Yeah.
ridiculous. And so I found this space that I felt like I could take a chance on. And then I just sort of accidentally, I didn't set out to do this, but I started doing art shows and supporting the community and different artists. So I'm basically showcasing at least 40 artists a month, and I've got like 4 other custom one-of-a-kind upcycle designers like myself, because there's no place for that. There was no place for me. I created a place for me, but then it became a place for other people like me. And so it's just a place where you can get one-of-a-kind things. And I'm open by appointment and for events. And I'm basically in the business of throwing parties because I want it to be an experience. So I have a doorman and a bartender and me, and there's multiple rooms, and there's always different things to look at. And iconic rock star photography by Ruby Ray and Lee Black Childers, who was the road manager for David Bowie during Ziggy Stardust and Johnny Thunders during LAMF and Iggy Pop during Raw Power. So I've got like really cool photographs, just like a lot to look at. It's a music-focused space that supports the arts.
I absolutely love this. This space is at 1124 Sutter here in beautiful downtown San Francisco. What you just described makes me want to go hang out there because it is the culmination of all these different parts of art and music and everything together. So you talked about these events that you put on, and everyone can learn more about these events that Alisha and Punk Majesty puts on by following Punk Majesty, which we'll talk about in a minute. But what is happening on October 18th?
It is the closing party for my current art show, which is really awesome. I've got 12 artists in my underground. That's what I'm calling it. You'll have to come to see what that is. It's a secret.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how enticing is that?
Yeah, you have to see it. Like, that's all. And then I have art ups on the main floor too. I've got a lot of art. So it's an art party, and then that show will close, and it's a lot of work, but take the whole show down, put a whole nother show up of like a whole nother group of artists. So I have an opening party and a closing party for every art show to try to help them sell their work, and then I also do the first Thursday. So there's 3 parties for every art show.
You are an incredibly busy human, Alisha, but I'm so grateful that you are doing this cool stuff for our community and our city. I know a little bit about high fashion and about unique, bespoke garments. Is it going to cost me like several $1,000s to buy one of your designs?
No. Well, I have things like as cheap as a t-shirt for $35, but then all the way up to like a very, very detailed jacket that might be like $1,200, but the mid-range is probably about $200 to $300.
Look I need a new fit. Everybody knows this. Look, I've been wearing this suit for a year. I need a new fit, and I think I might find it at Punk Majesty. Everybody needs to follow Punk Majesty on Instagram at Punk Majesty SF. Also, check out the website to see all of Alisha's killer, amazing designs, punkmajesty.com. All the links and ats are up in the chat. Alisha, can you stick around for a little bit? Because I would love to talk to you more.
Yeah, I actually have a weird CJ Ramone story that I might share later.
Let's do that in our Take a Shot segment, without a doubt. Oh, and also here, you wanted to show this.
Yeah.
Here, I can do this because this is the more, look, everybody, check this out. We're going to do a freeze of that right there on Mad Hatter Day. Hey, look, everybody, it is Mad Hatter Day. It is International Noodle Day. We're sponsored by Maruchan Instant Ramen. It is also Badger Day. We're going to learn more about badgers at our Take a Shot segment. And it's also Zero Inbox Day. It's the day that you got to clear all of your emails out and ignore all those important emails that you have not been responding to. Look, we're going to take a break. We are going to be back in 1 minute and 9 seconds. We're going to have more Alisha Amnesia. We're going to have more CJ Ramone, and we're going to get to meet a brand new friend coming up. Hey, stick around. Project Haze, take us into this break.
Guitars, guitars, guitars. Nothing gets rid of those pandemic blues like a new vintage guitar. Come on down to Real Guitars and get yourself a real guitar. 15 Lafayette Street off Mission in San Francisco. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to
5-ish.
realguitars.com. On Instagram at Real Guitars.
Soundwaves, the long-running Bay Area music brand, is partnered with the Complex Recording Studio in San Francisco to showcase weekly live performances shot at the Complex SF and to further shine a light on the wild, wonderful Bay Area music scene. Watch full episodes at soundwavestv.com or at 1077thebone.com. Find out more about the Complex at thecomplex-sf.com.
Oh, we're back. Oh, look, I was just about to bite into my roasting hot Maruchan cup of noodle. It is International Noodle Day here at What's Poppin', and we are sponsored by Maruchan Instant Ramen, your fastest route and most affordable route to hypertension, because this is 66% of my total sodium intake for the day. So let's do it, folks. You know that I always eat food on the show. This shit is so fucking hot. I'm gonna burn my mouth. Wow. That one bite was 15% of my sodium intake, and I love it. Thank you, Maruchan, for sponsoring us.
Add some sriracha, make it 100%.
I wish I brought the sriracha, honestly, or the Frank's hot sauce, as CJ was saying earlier. Wow, we're back, everybody. I want to thank everyone who is watching us tonight across all the platforms, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. It is so nice that all of you are with us. Look, we are 2 followers away from having 3,000 followers on Twitch. That's kind of a big deal on Twitch to have 3,000. So who of you is going to get us to 3,000 followers? 2 more followers and we're gonna make it, folks. And in fact, I have a special fact for everybody because it is Mad Hatter Day. That's right. The term mad as a hatter comes from the late 18th century when haberdasheries used mercury nitrate. Exposure to this metal over time caused the tradesmen to develop symptoms that made them appear to be insane. Now, I can tell you that this is an authentic hat from the late 18th century, and I'm already feeling some mercury nitrate go through me. Or is it from our sponsor, Cup of Noodle? That might be where the mercury is coming from. Everybody get out there and buy the Cup of Noodle with the mercury in it. Hey, we have Project Haze with us tonight as our house band. How you feeling, Jonathan, Gabe, Bill, and Andrew? You guys doing okay?
We're feeling great, yeah. Thanks for the snacks and the water.
Appreciate it, yeah.
I am very much looking forward to your exclusive live performance for us in just a little bit. But first, I must say that on this day in 1966, LSD was declared illegal in the state of California. How does that make you feel?
Is it still illegal?
It is.
I guess indifferent. Indifferent.
None of us drop acid. Yeah. I don't think. Yeah. No. Definitely
not in a while.
Well,
not today.
We're going to ask Ghost Cat about LSD later. Interestingly enough, this is also the historic date when a group of hippies held a funeral for the hippie in Golden Gate Park. So interesting. So let's bring it up to modern times. Project Haze, what do you think about incels?
Oh,
we do not like them. Yeah, we wrote an anti-incel song, which is called Incel.
Hey, but the crazy part is, if you join a band, you actually become less of an incel. It makes you less of an incel.
Can we get a here? Round of applause for that. And yeah, thank you, because I have been listening to your song Incel, and it's fucking great. And I suggest that everybody listens to all of Project Haze's music. What's your preferred way, other than in a live performance, how do you want people to listen to your music, Project Haze?
Spotify, Apple, and YouTube.
There you go. Get the Apple, get the YouTube. I have a lot to say about Spotify, but I'm not going to cut it down right now. That's for a,
likewise.
a whole
I think
other
everyone in the
episode.
local scene's having some gripe with Spotify, but that's another topic. For another
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of gripes, did you guys already eat all of your Maruchan instant ramen? Do you need some more up there?
I'm gonna eat it raw on
the
my
stage?
car ride home.
Here,
Yeah, I'll eat in the
look,
break.
Here we go. There we go. Catch that one. Nice. There's plenty for everybody. All right. Hey, again,
Can I
thank
eat some
you.
now?
Yeah, eat some right now, dude. Let's go. Here, I'll eat some of my cup of noodle with you too.
I'm eating some dry.
Okay, but you have to pour some of that sodium sauce on it as well.
Oh, just dry
Here, look, everybody.
sodium in my mouth.
Oh, that's hot. That is so hot. Oh, that's delicious. And Johnny.
Yum.
I haven't had dinner, so I'm like.
Yeah, and we know that you're snack
Bill.
motivated. We know you're snack motivated, Bill. We know this about you.
Bill's in heaven right now.
Okay, good work, everybody. Let us move on. Again, just a big thank you to everybody who's watching us tonight. We truly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Now, we've had a real punk rocker, CJ Ramone from the Ramones on. We have had a fashion designer, a punk rock fashion designer, Alisha Amnesia from Punk Majesty. And there's so much more to the local independent DIY scene. And I'm very excited to learn more about what DIY is with our next guest. I'm very stoked. We had this person scheduled on a previous episode, but they unfortunately couldn't come, and we won't talk about why, but I feel sympathy. But they're here right now, everybody. Let's welcome to What's Poppin' from the Pussy Palace. This is Ferral Faucet. Oh, Ferral Faucet, I was not expecting that. Good work. Haze up there.
Pretty fantastic. My band has a song named Haze.
Ooh.
So I was like, there's some
It's Ringlet,
parallel-
right? I've heard of your band.
Ringlet, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I dig it. I really like the sound a lot.
It's International Noodle Day. There is your free noodles. Please hold that up to the camera because we are sponsored by Maruchan. Here we go. Delicious. Ferral Faucet, what's poppin'?
Life. A lot of life stuff happening.
Yeah.
Grateful to be alive and here.
I'm so grateful that you are here with us tonight. And I think what's poppin' is your name, Ferral Faucet. It's one of the best monikers that I have ever heard. So thank you for just being Ferral Faucet.
You're welcome.
Yeah. What is the Pussy Palace?
So it's a punk house that's been around for about 18 or 15 years, maybe even longer. It's sort of turned into a really solid collective. I'm a little nervous, I'm a little shaky. So
That's okay.
try to take it
You're
slow.
doing great.
When I first moved in, we didn't have a stage built. We didn't have a record shop in our basement, and it's just really grown a lot, and we do work as a team. So it's grown into a really solid space, and all ages welcome, which is really cool. Yeah.
So I learn every episode of What's Poppin'. I did not know that Pussy Palace has been around for like 15 years.
Yeah, it's been around for a while.
But it sounds like it's evolving constantly.
Mhm.
You were a part of its evolution.
Yeah.
What motivates you to do something like this DIY punk house that has a stage, a record shop? Why are you doing this?
I mean, I think it's really important to keep DIY alive. That's embedded in my punk roots since I was a kid, and I know that everyone I live with, it's really important to them as well. And my roommate Sam, who had the idea for the stage in the backyard, because we used to have the shows in the house, and that was a big mess.
Yeah, I hope you don't have carpets.
Oh, yeah, our carpet was destroyed.
Oh, yeah,
We had
yeah,
shows
I
in the
know.
house for sure. It's just really important for us to like kind of fight back to the evil powers that be and to really keep things alive in the scene. It's just really important to all of us in the house for sure.
Okay, let's
Mhm.
dive into what you just said a little bit more.
Yeah.
Let's talk about why DIY is important in more concrete sort of terms, right? Because you said fight back against the powers. Can DIY do that?
I definitely think it can. I think that there are certain ways that we can, I guess in a sense, like protest, mundane life situations and conformity. And I do think that by building your community and saying hi to your neighbors and inviting your friends out to shows, having a place where, kids that are getting into punk want to be at is really important. And I do think it's those little steps that matter. And so absolutely, I believe in it. I'll do it until I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, and I like
Yeah.
that you mentioned community.
Mhm.
We hear this reflected over and over on the show. We had Lee Hoffman from Elegant Trash and Bang the Bay on last episode.
Oh, very nice.
And he does the solar van shows at Rockies Beach.
I love that.
And like, that's a place where there are people who live in their vehicles. And like, they have invited him in. So you mentioned your neighbors. Invite your neighbors. Talk to your neighbors. I was just
Totally.
talking to a neighbor out here earlier tonight. And the community is really important with DIY. Because
Yeah.
where would you have fit in somewhere if there wasn't punk rock?
No, I think that punk saved my life, generally. I do think that music saves lives. I will always feel that way, and I have had a hard time fitting in any other type of situation in life. So had it not been for discovering punk, I don't know.
Yeah.
Think about it, yeah.
Yeah, and it's also, it gives you so much more than a community. It gives you courage. Like, so we met at Mosswood Meltdown. You hollered at me and you were like, yo, you're that guy. And you were like, hey, I'm from Pussy Palace. And I was like, and that's how we got this whole connection. So it gives us community. We're building community right now. So Pussy Palace, what does a show look like and feel like at Pussy Palace?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a lot of fun, I imagine, when you're there. I have a lot of fun. From the outside of not being involved in it, it looks like everyone's genuinely having a good time. And the shows are early too, which is nice. They typically start around 4 and end around 8. And then we usually simmer down by having a bonfire at the end of the night. But yeah, so, and then behind the scenes, it looks like communicating. Sam, my roommate, he is booking a lot of the bands and helping out with gear. And then for me, it looks like I'm setting up for like haircuts, or like I'll check on the younger crowd and see if they need water, or try to provide water stations and, making sure everyone's comfortable. And then my roommate, Gabriel, is running the Catacombs, the record shop. And I have Dylan and Trevor, the other roommates, they are usually floating around, hanging out. And yeah, so it's really a cohesive, symbiotic type of thing. So from the outside, it looks like a ton of fun. And from the inside, it's pretty smooth and we have a good time hanging
but
out.
it's a ton of work though
It's
as
a
well
ton of work,
too.
yeah,
But it's
yeah.
so important, and you mentioned the all ages thing. Like all
Yeah.
ages shows are super important. Also
Mhm.
to have like a safe place for the young ones to go and like find their identity and find their community is super awesome. And so I'm imagining, and I think the people at home are imagining too, like I can go record shopping, I can probably get some barbecue if I want to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And also I can like rock out and have this super fun time. Do your neighbors, all your neighbors are cool with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we did have a neighbor, I think, that got upset. He, Braintooth was playing and he threw a cone on stage. But I believe it's because we somehow ended up having 2 shows back to back.
Okay.
Because I threw a fest And then my roommate threw another fest. So I was like, I kind of understand why he's upset.
Yeah.
But aside from that, like, neighbors totally chill. Like, I say hi to my neighbors on the block, and everybody's just very easygoing. And our shows don't run late, so I think they appreciate that as well.
Yeah, and I mean, Oakland is, as the kids say, a pretty hip place. So, like, you know, most people are cool over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. Like, okay, so here's the thing. You don't have an Instagram. Hey, Ghost Cat loves it, by the way.
Ghost Cat.
You want to pet? Do you want to put Ghost Cat? Ghost Cat, come here. Come closer. There you are. There's Ghost Cat.
Yes.
Oh, Ghost Cat loves
Give me
you,
your
Ferral
flowers.
Faucet. Yeah.
I love Ghost Cat.
Yeah, but it's like, it sounds like a ton of fun. But like, here's the thing: you don't have an Instagram for the Pussy Palace.
No.
Like, I'm not asking you to give us your assassination coordinates, but like, how do we find this place? Like, how do we get to one of these killer shows and get to the record store?
Yeah, I was hoping you'd ask this because I've been waiting to tell you to ask a punk. I was like, I hope he asked me this, because that's exactly what I was going to say. I cannot put our address on the live stream, but you can message me, Ferral Faucet, with 2 R's, and then you can ask a punk.
Boom.
And you can also message the Catacomb Instagram, too. So,
yes.
Catacombs, me, Goat Blower Booking, and Sam's IG, so any of those handles.
Hell yeah.
Great.
And that's just, it reminds me of, like, you know, when I was coming up and there would be these parties, but you had to like go to one location and then someone would text you or you would call a number and then they'd send you another. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And I love that you're doing that. Now, a couple years ago, went through a very, very bad breakup because I was in a toxic, abusive relationship for a long time. And I wrote a song called I Cut My Own Hair.
Awesome.
Okay? Do
Fuck
you suggest that people cut their own hair?
Yeah, I think everybody should experience the pain once in a while. I actually just cut my own recently because I was like, my haircut's growing out too perfect. It's got to be a little bit more fucked up.
Yeah.
I think everyone should cut their own hair. I tell my clients, because I do work at a shop, I tell my clients, like, the reason why we have bangs is so we can cut it ourselves. Honestly, truly, I believe in that.
Well, I'll tell you, the first time I cut my own hair, there was some catharsis there, but boy, did I fuck that shit up. It looked horrible.
Good.
And so I kind of think, like, yeah, maybe once do it, but also maybe go to a professional, which, by the way, you also do cut hair, Renegade Razor. And if you go to one of these shows at Pussy Palace, you might be able to get a punk rock haircut from Ferral Faucet.
Do it. You do it.
Okay, so I know that I'm wearing the Mad Hatter hat, you know, so my hair is a little bit messed up. How would you cut my hair, Ferral Faucet? Do you need to see the
Truthfully,
back?
I would try to understand what's going on with this piece that's hanging out.
That's my dragon tail.
I think you could actually segue into. That's where your power comes from.
That is where my power comes from. I can't cut it. No, exactly. Yeah.
I think, truthfully, I could see you rocking a pretty cool, like, mullet, like, kind of situation.
Okay.
But you should keep the chops.
Oh, yeah. I used to have
Like,
really, really
shake
big
them and-
chops,
Yeah, I
but,
could
you know,
see that.
stress
I could
turned
see
them
that for you.
gray, so they don't look that good.
Yeah.
I think Project Haze wants to weigh in on my hair.
We're Team Mullet for sure.
Team Mullet.
Mullet. Actually, that's what a lot of folks come to me for, is like mullets and mod haircuts. I have a client.
It's in again.
My friend Kurt, I cut his hair and he's like, give me the Oasis.
That must be very popular these days.
Yeah, it's a cool haircut.
But it's like what we were talking about with Alisha earlier, like the scene, arts and entertainment are so much more than just the music or whatever. It's about fashion, it's about the haircut. Now, if you don't notice, like, my hair has ringlets.
Yeah, I see.
Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah.
Does a ringlet mean something to you?
Yeah, ringlets are dear to my heart, I should say. Yeah, so that's my band, Ringlet. And I joined the band about 9 months ago now, I think. They were a band prior to that. And my friend Seth sought me out for, he started the band. And I was like, does this dude want me to do shoegaze? Because I've only been in, like, metal and punk. But he was like, yeah, I've seen you around. I know you sing. And I'm like, I'm willing to try it because I love My Bloody Valentine. You know, I was like, the whole Loveless album, that's amazing. And I mean, I even think Strawberry Switchblade could border on the shoegaze influence. I don't know, personally, I think that. So yeah, that's my band, or our band. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's so important for everyone to know this about the arts scene. All of us, everybody here tonight is multifaceted and multi-layered. You are throwing shows. You are running a punk house. You are working your job to pay the bills. You're in a band, and somehow you're making it all happen. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing all of this?
I'm a masochist. No, I am a switch. But I will say, you know, just on that note, as far as like running the house, you know, it's a collective thing. So it kind of is with everybody. And I would have to say, like, just on the behalf of Sam, my roommate, he is doing a lot of the bookings. I threw a Cutie Fest, and I plan on doing that again next year. So really, a lot of that responsibility, it's manageable to do these different things because it's not just on me, you know. Yeah, it takes a team.
Oh, it does.
Sure.
I say it every episode.
Yeah.
I'm just a human that happens to be on camera. It takes a whole team
Takes
to
a
make
whole
this
team.
thing work, and
Yeah.
you included in the band and all our other guests. So I just want to get back
Yeah.
to Ringlet for
Yeah.
a minute, because you've got some shows coming up, including the 18th of October. You're playing at Stay Gold Deli, which is so fucking cool. Why should we go to this show?
You should go because it smells great in there because the barbecue is really good.
Hell yeah.
But also the lineup is really solid. Dreamer AM is the band that asked us to play the show, and they're really fucking cool. They've got like early 2000s vibes. I don't know, like post-hardcore kind of thing. I like their music a lot. They're really cool, and the whole lineup is good.
And Stay Gold Deli is like one of these places that you almost can't believe exists. Just like Pussy Palace is a place you can't, you know, I think that there's this lore about the music scene going back in the day. And because of the way that modern society works, and Taylor Swift and Spotify and all this other stuff, we think that like visceral, real, in-person thing doesn't exist anymore, but it does.
It does.
It exists at Pussy Palace. It exists at Stay Gold Deli. Like, honestly, where can you go see a show and also, like, buy a whole pastrami? You know what I mean?
You know?
Yeah, like, for real. And it's like we hear all these legendary punk shows and hip-hop shows that happened at Chinese restaurants back in the day. That's still happening in San Francisco today, and it's happening at Stay Gold Deli. You've got some other shows with Ringlet later on, too. Do you want to shout those out?
Yeah. So the Stay Gold one is going to be really fun. And then we also have Eli's on November 14th. And then we have a show in SF that doesn't have a flyer out yet online. But that is going to be at the Knockout. And I love the Knockout.
We love the Knockout.
Yay.
We love the Knockout. They're doing good work.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
We just played at Kilowatt, too. And I also love Kilowatt.
Kilowatt fucking rules. And it's hard to
Yeah.
get booked at Kilowatt, too, so congratulations. But let's get back to Pussy
Yeah.
Palace, because
Yeah.
on Sunday, the 12th of October, it is Punktober Fest. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be such a wild lineup. We're going to talk about it later in the date book,
Yeah.
but again, I'm going to ask you, why should we go to Punktober Fest?
I mean, there's going to be a bunch of good bands and good friends and barbecue and haircuts. It's just like, you got to experience it. I mean, it's really special. And if you know, life is crazy. You never know. Just go.
And punks are some of the nicest people you could ever meet, too.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You're going to,
Yeah.
like, they're pretty much going to accept you as long as you're not racist, homophobic, bigoted, whatever. I mean, you know, maybe they might not like this fit, but, you know, whatever. That's okay. They'd probably accept me.
I'm glad you wear a blazer because I was like, when I saw you meltdown, I was like, the guy with the blazer.
Hey, it's a
That's
brand.
me.
It's a brand.
Yeah,
It's a brand. I've been doing it for years. How much do
Yeah.
these shows at Pussy Palace cost? Like $75, $85,
Oh,
$95?
hell
No?
No, hell no.
Huh?
Just like 10 to 15. Yeah. It's
This is
great,
what the fuck I'm
though.
talking about. 10 to 15 bucks to go maybe discover your new favorite band.
Exactly.
And, you know, rub elbows with super cool people.
Yeah.
Like Ferral Faucet. Everybody needs to follow Ferral Faucet at Ferral_Faucet. Also, if you want to get a super cool haircut, follow Renegade Razor on Instagram. And we are going to go check out Ferral Faucet's band Ringlet. And you can follow them at ringlet.oakland. All the links are in the chat. Ferral Faucet, I'm so glad that we finally were able to make this work. Can you stick around?
Yes.
Because it is International Noodle Day, folks. We are sponsored by Maruchan, your favorite instant ramen. It is also Mad Hatter Day. It's also Badger Day, and it's Zero Inbox Day. And you do not want to miss what's coming up. We're going to give this gorilla a punk rock haircut, by the way. That's getting a haircut later. George, watch out. You don't want to miss what's coming up, folks, because we are going to do the Take a Shot segment. And all the fans of the show know that during Take a Shot, I get inebriated live on this stream. So you don't want to miss that. We're going to be back in 6 minutes, folks. Stick around. We will be right back for Take a Shot with CJ Ramone, Alisha Amnesia, and Ferral Faucet. Hey, and Project Haze is here. Project Haze, take us to this break. 6 minutes, folks. Come back.
Okay, Horde guitars, what they got? They got pickups, and they got these pickups. They got more pickups. Ooh, look at this pickup. Ooh, and they got this pickup, and then that pickup. Ooh, there's so many pickups. Oh, more pickups.
My friends, let's hear it for Project Haze. Project Haze is with us all night. It is National Noodle Day, and we are sponsored by Maruchan Instant Ramen. I really wish I had some sriracha or Frank's Red Hot. Is that what it's called? Yeah, but look, I am contractually obligated to eat this ramen right direct to camera. Delicious. Hey, we're back, everybody. Thank you so much. I got to shout out the chat because Sarah San Juan got it right. Shouting out Treasure because we did just get to watch a performance from Treasure, who performed here several times back during the pandemic and afterwards. Treasure is doing big, big things, and we love Treasure. So
Treasure shirt. I got my Treasure shirt on.
yeah, literally.
Wait, where was it?
And in fact, you all know Treasure because you practice next to them, right? In the same
we
space.
shared a wall with them.
Yeah.
They moved out, but yeah, they used to be our band neighbors in our studio.
So who was louder, Project Haze or Treasure?
Oh, they're loud as fuck. They have like this huge sub. I'm so jealous. They have like an 18-inch sub in their like little room. So yeah, that's how I met them. Was I just hear the sub through the wall all the time, and I just slipped a note under the door, and I was like, "What's the name of your band? You guys are pretty good." And they like came and knocked at the door. They're like, "We're Treasure," and I was like, "Oh shit, hell yeah! Like you guys rock." So that's how we met Treasure. Yeah.
Yeah, well, a little bit of lore here at the Complex. The reason I got involved at the Complex is because in 2020, at the depth of the pandemic, Treasure cold called me and said, "Hey, do you want to open up for us, playing a live streaming concert?" And I didn't even need to hear anymore. I was like, "Fuck yes, I want to do that," because I was tired of just screaming in my own living room or whatever, you know what I mean? And so Treasure invited me to come open for them while we were doing those pandemic concerts here. That's how I met the team here at the Complex. And the rest is, as they say, history, folks. Look, it is National Noodle Day. And Project Haze, do you have enough noodles up there, or do you need more?
We could possibly use some more. Yeah,
let's get some more up there. So yeah, everybody here. Will everyone throw some noodles?
Yeah,
Here.
just like
CJ,
him when he
do you wanna
turned the
throw some
remote.
noodles?
One more.
Yeah, there we go. Here, we got more. Everybody.
I'm learning okay, what's my technique?
I think I could get one over
Oh,
here.
no.
All
right. It landed on the mixer. We got it.
CJ, you want to try one more?
Who didn't get one?
Thank you so much. I can feed my family now.
Who didn't get one?
Look,
the drummer.
We got an athlete here.
I like how you
This
said
band will eat all of this ramen.
I'm trying to go over there.
You still got it.
There we go, folks.
Still got it.
He still got it. That's right.
Yeah.
It's from all those baseball games you went to.
That's right.
Look, it's also Mad Hatter Day. That's why I'm wearing my wonderful top hat here. 10-6, if everyone can see it. It's also International Badger Day, and it's Zero Inbox Day. And we are here with our guests. Ferral Faucet from Pussy Palace, Alisha Amnesia from Punk Majesty, CJ Ramone from the Ramones, and so much more. The Spike in the Gimme Gimmies. And of course, we're here with Project Haze, and now it is time for our Take a Shot segment. And everybody knows that in life, in art, in romance, you must take your metaphorical shot. So right now, we're all going to share a shot that we have taken, and then at least I am going to drink this poison and get inebriated in front of you on the internet. And I do this. It's painful, man. This is not good for my health, but I do it week after week just for the folks at home. Is everyone ready? I will start us off. So everyone knows that I've shared a lot of shots on this show, and sometimes you run out of them, but This is honest truth.
Okay.
Officially, in the last 30 days, I have lost 7 pounds. Okay? But the internet continues to tell me that I am borderline obese. All right? And it's not just the mean comments on social media, which I get all the time. It's also like the Google results and the Chat GPT, and they're all telling me that I'm borderline obese. So the shot that I am taking this week is that I am not going to give a fuck what the internet tells me, because I am beautiful just the way I am. So fuck the internet. There we go. And now it's time down the hatch on Mad Hatter Day. Yikes. Oh.
Good answer. Good answer.
Ah! I feel like a badger crawled down my throat. Ferral Faucet. Ghost Cat.
Ghost Cat.
Thank you for being here for me.
Ghost Cat.
Ferral Faucet, what is a shot that you've taken?
Yeah, I have to say I've worked in a lot of apprenticeships and, fancier salon types. I'm glad that I took a chance, and I'm at this place, Knuckleheads and Harlots, that are ran by 2 older punks. And, I get to make my own schedule and make time for music, and I'm glad I did it. It's fucking hard work. Stressful sometimes, but it's worth it.
Knuckleheads and Harlots is a great name.
Fuck yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you are living the life that you want. That is a shot well worth taking. Now it is down the hatch. Can we ask what you're drinking?
This is a bubbly water.
A bubbly water for Ferral Faucet, down the hatch, smarter than me. And they've done it. There we go. Ferral Faucet, good work. Thank you for sharing that. Alisha Amnesia from Punk Majesty. What's a shot you've taken?
Well, my big shot was New York Fashion Week, like we talked about, and then the other one was opening the showroom. But I have, because CJ's here, I want to tell this weird story. The worst pickup line in the history of the world is something that I did at a CJ show. It's so weird. But my dog had passed away. And my friend was opening for you. He was in a band called Flex Bronco. And I was like, I don't want to be alone. My dog died. I'm going to go to the show. And I went up to a really cute guy. This was my taking a shot. It's bad. And I went, hey, my dog died. I don't want to go home alone. Do you want to go home with me? And he said yes.
Oh, that's so awesome.
And we stayed actually friends for like years. We're still friends. We were in a situationship for like a long time. So I took a shot at your show. And,
Oh my God,
and I
that's
wasn't
great.
lonely like right after my dog died.
Here. That is a
So that's like a weird connection. Okay.
here. That is a shot worth taking. And what are you shooting there?
Tequila.
Down the hatch. Good work, Alisha Amnesia. Thank you for sharing that. CJ Ramone, what is a shot that you've taken?
Best shot I ever took was I was in the Marine Corps, home on leave, went down to the Ramones audition just to meet the band. I just went to the audition because I wanted to meet the band. I had no expectation. I hadn't played my bass in a year and a half. No expectation at all. Just walked in the door. Johnny Ramone, how's it going? You know, Joey, hey. And ended up getting the gig. I had to spend a little time in jail because the Marine. I still had 2 years left on my Marine Corps contract. But I took the shot. I got the gig.
Hey, honestly, I just got to say, because I'm a fan, first and foremost. I am a fan. And the idea that you just went down to just meet a band that you loved, hadn't played your bass, and that's like the coolest thing ever, CJ.
Yeah.
That is definitely a shot worth taking.
Yep.
What are you drinking?
Tequila.
Now it's down the hatch, my friend. It is down the hatch. Let's hear it for
Swimming with bow-legged women.
Let's hear it for CJ Ramone. Thank you so much for sharing that. Project Haze, what is a shot that you have taken?
So we actually had a DIY show, speaking of DIY, like a week ago, right? About a week ago.
Yeah.
I didn't have a working amp, so I was plugged in, but there's no sound coming out. I'm gonna take a shot to that. And speaking of clearing out inboxes, I'm way behind on my day job's emails. So after this, I'm probably gonna not sleep and clear those inboxes. So I'm gonna take a shot to that as well.
Here, Johnny from Project Haze. Let's hear it for that. That is a shot well worth taking. Now it's down the hatch, my friend.
Tequila, Kirkland tequila, the best kind.
Kirkland tequila. which is also an unofficial sponsor of What's Poppin'. Hey, good work, everybody. Good work, team. I'm very proud of us. Now that I am all liquored up, it is time for the real questions. It is International Badger Day. So right now we are going to have the Badger Challenge. Your task is to choose the right badger. So when Alana Talbert is ready, we are going to bring up, everyone look at your monitors right now, we're going to bring up our first badger. This is Cigarette Badger. Everyone get a good look at Cigarette Badger right there. Okay, everyone has a good look. Next up is Orgy Badger. That is Orgy Badger right there. Okay, our third option is Pillhead Badger. That badger is very into pills. And our fourth badger is self-explanatory. Because that is your pal Steve Ward Moore. Okay, so now we need the answers. Which badger are you all choosing? Cigarette Badger. Which one is the best?
I like the Cigarette Badger.
Okay, Cigarette Badger.
The one that was after that, what was it called?
Orgy Badger.
Okay, I mean, but that was Gay Orgy Badger.
Well, I mean, you know.
I'm into it. I have a gay dad. I support the gays.
Yeah.
Gay Orgy Badger.
Okay, we got Cigarette Badger, Orgy Badger. CJ, which badger did you like?
Oh my goodness, great! There isn't a football player badger. Like that. No, I like Cigarette Badger.
Cigarette Badger. Okay, Project Haze. What do you think?
Cigarette Badger.
Yeah, I'm going. Yep.
Wow, I hate to say it, everyone's wrong. Because obviously it's the Steve Badger that's the best one. Come on. This is my show, folks. Hey, it is Zero Inbox Day, all right? How many unread emails do you all have?
Oh my God.
I'm ready to share.
I have
I'll do it.
5 accounts.
Yeah.
Oh, I have
Or like
at least
multiple jobs.
7 accounts.
I have at least 50,000.
Oh my Lord.
Holy. Okay, I'm not going to share mine. I have 134. I thought that was something else.
Oh
Okay.
my God. I've never been in the hundreds.
Okay.
836.
836 up there?
And I cleared it recently.
Wow. Oh, George has 836. Okay.
I think mine stopped like counting the numbers. Yeah.
Okay.
99999.
Well, for me, I feel like I don't measure up here because all the time that I spend on the tour bus, that's all I do is I just go through and delete all the crap on my phone, you know. My phone book is nice and tidy. My emails are all nice and tidy.
Hey, you must get a lot of messages too.
I do not.
With 207,000 followers.
I get a lot of spam.
Oh, yeah,
I do get a lot of spam because CJ at CJRamone.com, of course, I get killed with spam on that one. So.
Oh, yeah. So actually, interesting fact about email. The average business person gets 121 emails every day. And 44% of those emails are spam. So absolutely. Hey, look, let's play the most common email passwords in the United States game. Does anyone have a guess of what the top 5 most common email passwords are? Anyone?
I'll take one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Got it.
Wow, is that right?
Password?
Yeah, the email.
Like literally password.
Oh, password?
Maybe password 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, that's.
Anyone else got any other guesses?
No, password's a good one for sure. Password 1.
Probably someone's pet.
First initial, last name, 1, 2, 3, 4.
420.
I use a password generator, so I don't.
See? This is a smart man over here. Well, the top 5 most common passwords in the U.S. are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You got
That's
it.
number 1. The second one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next, we have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
No.
Next, we have America.
Oh my God.
And then we have all one word, I love you. So now that we got through that, what is your email password? And remember, this is going.
Fuck yourself.
Mine is really good, but I can't tell you.
Well, this is going on across the entire world on the internet.
When I
Go fuck
tell
yourself.
People, like
69.
sometimes I tell people they
Okay.
love it, but I can't tell
That's
you.
a really long password.
secret.
I can't tell you, but when people tell.
Yeah, no, it's really good though.
Okay.
It's a punk song with some other stuff.
Okay.
Anyway,
Wow.
it's very brilliant.
Okay. That's a very long password. That's a lot to type in. Now, moving on this day in 1940, the San Francisco Zoo opened.
Oh, wow.
On this day. How is what you do like a zoo?
God.
The tour bus smells like a zoo.
Oh.
It literally smells like a zoo. It's like everybody's bad breath and farts and dirty laundry, and you're breathing it all in for a month, 2 months at a time. It's
What's worse, CJ, the tour bus smell or the way your T-shirt smelled that first show with the Ramones?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's pretty bad. And unfortunately, I'm one of the I'm like the stink bomb on the bus for sure. I'm the pig pen of the bus. I try hard not to be. I shave my body before we go out. I try to wash my laundry. I'm just a big, hairy, smelly guy. So I contribute greatly to the odor on the bus.
Well, nice to meet a brother over here because I feel the same. Anyone else? How is what you do like a zoo?
You want to go first?
Yeah, sure. Dealing with a bunch of artists is like wrangling cats. Like trying to communicate with a whole bunch of people that all want to be in an art show, and I'm trying to like be very kind and consider everyone and look at their art, and everyone's just sending me so many messages. The communication is exhausting.
Yeah.
I wasn't like prepared for it. So that feels like a little bit of a zoo.
I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ferral Faucet.
I was thinking something actually very similar. It's a lot of like hurting, and then towards the end of the night, maybe we have friends over, and then it's a lot of closing and opening up our front gate. So literally feels like keeping
I do that too.
Yeah. Locking the elephants in for the night. Yeah.
or out. For sure.
Well, thank you all for that. Project Haze, how are you like a zoo?
First off, I want to give a shout out to my sister who worked at the San Francisco Zoo.
Shut up!
She's been there. I don't know. I think the same. We do a lot of DIY shows. We do a lot of like last minute stuff. So there's a lot of like herding cats, and it's crazy, but we all have fun doing it. So
Yeah, our practice space sounds like freaking Guitar Center in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's how all of my songs sound too. Guitar Center. Look, we have featured a lot of punk rock bands on this show. This is a pretty punk rock episode because of our guests tonight. What does punk rock mean to you?
Well, I think it's definitely, for me, it's about community and attitude and just trying to be your most authentic self and accepting others who are different and welcoming that difference. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
I love what you said, but I just feel like punk rock is individuality, being yourself, having style, attitude. It's music based. The fashion's important. I think the fashion is important, obviously. But
you don't say.
But I very much respond viscerally to a song within 30 seconds, and then also maybe to a look. So those are, but the community too. Yeah.
Punk rock was really dismissed early on. Like everyone was like, anybody could play that and blah blah. But this is the thing about punk rock. Punk rock was a cultural music. It's not a cultural movement. It's not just music. From that original scene in New York, you had artists, you had fashion designers, you had musicians. Those three things, all those creative people living in New York City, all mutually supported each other. And that's how punk rock was born. It wasn't just the music. You had to have the fashion. You had to have the art. It was, and the thing that all of those people had in common, they were doing it their way. They kind of just were creating their own thing, and they all did it in that one place, Lower East Side of Manhattan, gave birth to a worldwide movement. Mm-hmm. So it's not just music. It literally was a cultural movement that has survived, and in the 90s, we took over, right? Before that, punk rock was relegated to, small clubs, smaller venues and everything else. But the 90s, punk rock really took over. And all that music and fashion and art, it survived the ages. And now it's considered a totally legitimate cultural movement.
Hear, hear. Absolutely.
Little heavy for that question.
No,
I
fucking
thought
great.
about the 90s like that because
Yeah.
I kind of grew up in the 90s, and you're right.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, this thing that was considered dangerous, underground, and counterculture became mainstream, which is actually good, you know what I mean, in a way. Project Haze, you got anything to add to that?
I had an old guy we're not like a punk band per se, but we play a little punk music, and we do a lot of DIY punk shows. We played a bunch of the Elegant Trash shows and things like that. I remember like an older guy came up to me because I was like slam dancing at a show, and he's like, "Thank you for helping keep my culture alive." And I was like, "Oh, that that actually meant a lot to me." I was like, I didn't realize it means just like fucking around dancing meant that to you, but like that's actually really cool, So I think like it is like a cultural movement. I totally agree with that.
Yep.
Absolutely, and it has led directly to the type of music that I make today, which would not be considered punk, but it is what I make wouldn't exist if I didn't have exposure to punk and all that kind of stuff. This is the speed round, everybody. Okay, this is the final question. We got to get through this. What song do you wish was written about you?
Oh my!
Someone's got to jump in. What song do you wish?
There's an
This
actual
is a speed
song?
round? Come on.
There's an actual song called Alisha Amnesia,
Whoa.
which is my name. But it's not spelled like my name. It's spelled CIA, and my parents spelled my name SHA, Alisha. But there's a song called Alisha Amnesia by an artist called Butch Walker, and I just think that's so cool that there's a song with my name. But the girl worked at the mall. I never worked at the mall. Whatever. But like, I wish there would have been an actual song. Like, that would be cool. But isn't that crazy?
That is kind of wild. Yeah.
Alisha Amnesia, the first thing that comes up is that song from 20 years ago. The second thing that comes up is me.
Actually, you need to Google yourself
I
more
did.
recently, because that's
To
not
tell
what
you
came
the
up for
story.
me. Okay, all right. Okay, thank you for that. Who else? What song?
I have two in mind.
Go
so
for
I'm
it.
just like, it's really hard to choose.
Yeah.
I think Generation X, like, Kiss Me Gently.
Deadly.
Deadly, sorry.
Yep.
I'm nervous. Kiss Me Gently.
That's okay.
Deadly. I wish that song was written about me because I fucking love that song.
Yeah.
When I'm feeling sentimental,
very
listen
sexy.
to that.
Hell yeah.
Or Mr. Sub Taboo by the Plasmatics.
Ooh, the
I
Plasmatics.
really can't decide, but either of those.
I haven't heard the Plasmatics in a while. Okay.
Oh yeah, I listen to them.
CJ?
Outsider by the Ramones. I was a huge,
Yeah.
huge Ramones fan before I ever played in the band, and that song, I always loved that song.
Hell yeah. And then you got to go on to perform that song, didn't you?
Correct.
That's a fucking dream right there.
Yep.
Project Haze.
Johnny, you got a song?
Probably like Indiana by Linkin Park or something like that. I want that to be about me. Dude, I grew up, like, if it wasn't for Linkin Park or any of those 90s bands, like Green Day, whatever, like, I wouldn't even be here standing. Like, that's what kind of got me into music and picking up the guitar, was just seeing those guys, like, man, I want to be like that. So, now we're here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you have arrived.
Anyone else from Project Haze wants to add in, or?
You Got It by Roy Orbison.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a great
good
song.
one.
Yeah.
My brother doesn't know that song.
I'll play it to you in the car on the ride home. The doobie.
Well, everybody knows that on International Noodle Day, in honor of our sponsor, your fastest way to hypertension for 45 cents a packet is Maruchan Instant Ramen. There is actually a song called Ramen. It's by an artist called Young Chef. Everybody needs to Google this song.
Wow.
It's one of the dopest hip-hop songs that's ever made. It was made by a 15-year-old. It is fucking rad. And some of the lyrics, like the ending of the song is just like, cold water, boil it up, get it hot, ramen noodle, put it in, stir it up, hold that, get that sauce, sriracha sauce. Oh, sriracha sauce. Now, that's how I like my fucking instant ramen. Maruchan, hey, are we ready, everybody? Let's hear it for Ferral Faucet from Pussy Palace. Let's hear it for Alisha Amnesia from Punk Majesty. Let's hear it for CJ Ramone from the Ramones and so much more. Spike and the Gimme Gimmes, and just CJ Ramone. Is everybody ready? Are we all ready to witness Project Haze? Give us an exclusive live performance. Is Project Haze ready? Let's hear it, everybody, for Project Haze. Let's go, let's go.
You don't wanna go with your mom's basement. Goddamn, got a van with some shitty tattoos. Yeah. It's in dark, got a fucked up mannequin. This cell's got a plan to get rid of them, yeah. Swing bloody knuckles in the mirror. And I caught you up in here. It's too late now, he's gonna take control. Never sell me. Keep on eating out of your hand. Sick to know you wanna have now. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Dark and you eat him with his bare hands. He's got a chemical imbalance now. Yeah, he's got a fucking problem now. Full of shit, broken rib and a Percocet. His drinks take him down to his apartment, yeah. Swing bloody knuckles in the mirror. And I caught you don't get near her. Too late now, he's gonna take control. Never sell me. Keep on eating out of your hands. Sick to know you wanna have now. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. That was our song, Incel, which we have already said, but we're going to say again is an anti-incel song. Next up, we have a song called Pale In.
This is our breakup song.
Gabe is gonna sing this one.
He's gonna sing lead on this one, and we're gonna go take it to an indie
You
side.
guys some indie vibes here.
Bring the energy down just a little bit.
The song is about having a fuck ton of social anxiety, trying to navigate that. So let's do it.
I need a little hand tonight. It's alright. Well, if you need me, I'll be paralyzed. Mr. Oh, please. Oh, will you help me with my knees? And boy, I'm feeling third degree. Staring at a TV screen. Couple, it's all baby house. Afraid of being soon. But so what, boy, I'm fucked. And call my lawyer. And 'cause I'm poor, and boy, I trashed the apartment. And damn, I'm horny for a clock in the morning. And I look alright, yeah, yeah. My friends keep calling to tell me my life ain't true. Am I just bored? I'm falling, and everyone is trying to calm me down. And time's not working. Well, I don't know what to say right now. I guess I'm struggling in the pace of conversations. I'm snapping every wishbone. It's faster than I thought I'd go, yeah. Stuck in a modern way to stay alive. We follow trends like everyone. People show up, boy, I'm call my lawyer. And 'cause I'm poor, and boy, I trash the apartment. And damn, I'm horny for a clock in the morning. And I look alright, yeah, yeah. My friends keep calling to tell me my life ain't true. Am I just born?
Thank you.
Project Haze, everybody. Fucking incredible. Project Haze, thank you so much for being our house band tonight. Whoa. What do I say after that? I absolutely love your music. Everybody needs to follow Project Haze on Instagram at Project Haze Music. Project Haze, everyone can see you. If you loved what you just saw right here on our stream, you can catch them live and in person at Kilowatt on October 12th at 1 p.m. and it is free. My favorite price. You're playing with Whorehouse and Dalmatia. Also, you guys are always playing all around the Bay Area. You're playing Winter's Tavern later this year too, aren't you?
Yeah, with Alvy and the Breakfast Pigs.
Yeah, shout out Alvy and the Breakfast Pigs. Everybody loves Alvy, dude. If you don't know Alvy, go follow Alvy. But I'm here for Project Haze. What message do you have for our audience tonight, Project Haze? What do you want them to know?
stay cool within the next few days. It's gonna get hot in the city. I'm drenched in sweat right now. But maybe this will help me lose a little weight, you know, a little couple pounds.
Hey, look, I am all heated up myself, but it's not the temperature. It was your performance, Project Haze. You got me all heated up. Holy smokes, folks. I need to fan myself off. We are going to take a real quick break while I wipe the sweat from my brow. You do not want to leave because the date book is coming up next. Stick around. We'll be back in 1 minute. Let's hear it for Project Haze, everybody. Let's hear it for Project Haze.
Are your kids driving you nuts? Are they keeping you up all night? Do they need an activity that will save their life? If the answer is yes, then we can help your kids. Thank you for calling 3 o'clock Rock, where we start bands, play shows, make records, and go on tour. Wow, I wish there was something like this when I was a kid. If interested, please visit us on the World Wide Web at 3oclockrock.com or check out our Instagram, 3 o'clock rock. Thanks for calling and have a nice day.
Everybody, let's hear it one more time for Project Haze. So fucking good, right? Can we just get a quick reaction to Project Haze's set from our guests here?
Fuck yeah, they're writing a song about social anxiety.
There we go.
My thing. I love it.
I like it. It's rock and roll and melodic.
Yep.
But I was just telling CJ, I feel like it's weird that you said like Linkin Park was one of your big influences. To me, they're like so hard, it's too hard for me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not what your band is. So I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do a little bit of, varied styles and genres, yeah.
All I know, Project Haze, is everything you say to me makes me want to listen to your music even more. So great fucking work, everybody. Hey, Ghost Cat loves it too. If Ghost Cat loves it,
we love the cats. Keep the cats coming all
Ghost
night.
Cat loves it.
Ghost Cat.
Well, Ghost Cat is the most popular character on What's Poppin'. And I kind of have beef with Ghost Cat because this is my show. Anyways, enough about me. Hey, folks, we are here live at the complex. This is What's Poppin'. If you love what we're doing, why not smash that follow button? Even better, smash that subscribe button. Earlier tonight, we were only 2 followers away from reaching 3,000 followers on Twitch, which is a big fucking deal. Oh, we did it already! We did it already! Yeah, there we go. Ghost Cat came out for that. Hell yeah. Look, we are here with my new friends and inspiration, Ferral Faucet from Pussy Palette and Ringlet the Band. Also, Alisha Amnesia from Punk Majesty. Of course, we have CJ Ramone himself and Project Haze. I am your pal, Steve Ward Moore, and we are now going to do the date book because we're all about bringing out the best of shows in the Bay Area. And now we're going to fucking do this. So we like to get hyped up, get hyphy, as they say in the Bay Area. This is the Zoob Tube. Who would like the Zoob Tube? Because we're going to make a bunch of noise when we do this. You can shake it or whatever. Yeah. Someone needs to take that.
Whoa.
And then we've got a tambourine and a... Okay, there we go. All right, are we all ready to do this, folks? Are we ready to get down with the best shows that are coming up in the next 2 weeks? All right, here we go. It's Tuesday, the 7th of October, and the UC Theater presents at Ivy Room Albany. We've got Jimba Groove and Damma Damma. This is going to be such a sick show. It's 8 o'clock at Ivy Room for $20 for some really cool, groovy music. Get out there and do it. Okay, let's go. Fuck yeah. Thank you for that. You guys get it. Also, I want to introduce our guests to I said Ghost Cat is our favorite character on the show. Our second favorite character is our correspondent, our heavy music correspondent, Kate Vale, and Kate Vale is with us right now.
Hey, what's poppin'? Oh. I'm ready. You ready?
Ready for the heavy.
Let's do this. Starting out at Neck of the Woods on Tuesday night, October 7th. Likewise. No, right.
End of days.
Click. End it. I love End It. All ages show. $20 in advance, $25 at the door. The door opens at 8 o'clock. Show up probably soon after that. And happy October, guys. It's gonna be really busy. Have fun.
Yeah, it is gonna be busy, and we're gonna see a lot more of Kate Vale in a little bit because Kate has all the heavy music for us. It is National Ramen Day, and I'm contractually obligated to eat this cup of noodle, but I'll get to that later. Hey, it's Wednesday. What are you gonna do on a fucking Wednesday? Well, I mentioned Lee Hoffman from Bang the Bay and Elegant Trash earlier, and Lee Hoffman is now presenting a show at Kilowatt, which we've talked about a lot tonight. Bang the Bay presents God's Weapon, Minor Sun, Elegant Trash, Cheat the Reaper, The Kill Poets, and Pinfall Kilowatt. 6 p.m. It's $10 to $20. Go support Lee Hoffman, the most prolific promoter in the Bay Area.
Wait, it's the debut of Cheat the Reaper, and my friend is the singer.
Whoa, shout it out.
Yeah, there's a lot of good bands
There we
in that
go.
bill. We got a bunch of friends there. The Kill Poets are awesome.
Yeah, and it's the debut of Bang the Bay at Kilowatt. This is a big deal for Lee, so good work, Lee. Congratulations. Also, Pop Scene presents at Rickshaw Stop, Jasmine 4T, and local favorites Mommy Mommy are opening up for Jasmine 4T. 8 o'clock, $17 advance, $20 at the door. Rickshaw Stop, get out there and do it, folks. Let's go. Hell yeah. We also do something cool here because we live stream Wacky Wednesdays at Vesuvio. Do we all know Vesuvio? The famous cafe and bar in North Beach, San Francisco. And Wacky Wednesdays has Penelope Houston, The Gallery, and Girl Band playing from 7 to 10 p.m. in Jack Kerouac Alley. And what do you think this costs? Guess what? Free!
I'll be there.
Absolutely. I want to introduce our guests to one of our other correspondents, our North Bay correspondent, because the Bay Area is a big place. Our North Bay correspondent from Sonoma County Sounds, Adrian, is with us right now.
Hey Steve, what's poppin'? So I hear you guys are celebrating Zero Inbox Day. I hope it's okay that I celebrate with you guys.
Please.
Perfect, because I am over here celebrating and I'm just finishing the last of this tea that I have and just accepting the fact that my inbox will never be at zero, but that is okay. I want to talk about what's coming up on Wednesday. So October 8th over at Rio Nito Roadhouse, they have a thing called Unwind Wednesdays. They're bringing this amazing artist called Dr. Funk. He is a bass player, but he also plays keys and he does live looping. So I actually saw him this last weekend. He was amazing. He does original music, but he also kind of incorporates and brings in some hits from the 60s into the 2000s. This show starts at 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. It is for all ages. And guess what, you guys? It is free.
Free!
So I'm going to be there, and I hope I see you there. Cheers.
Hey, I'm drinking some of that tea as well, Adrian. It's good to see you, and we'll see more of you in a little bit. Wow, okay, hey, look, I said earlier it takes a whole community. We know this to make this happen. And I want to introduce everybody to our other correspondent, another correspondent from Beat Scout. This is Lindsay. Lindsay, what's poppin'?
On Wednesday, October 15th, we've got local band Field Dress at the Stork Club in Oakland. They are a dreamy, jazzy, indie pop band with a hint of psychedelia and a very chill vibe. Great for fans of artists like Faye Webster or Beach House. They are playing alongside Asha Wells, who is another great local artist, as well as Glass Egg. The show starts at 8 p.m. and it's $10 in advance or $12 at the door.
Hell yeah. Just a little housekeeping upstairs. I don't think that was the Thursday the 9th show. We'll deal with that a little bit later. Does Lindsay have another show for us that includes Swiss?
What is poppin'? On Thursday, October 9th, I've got a cool one for you. Shilpa Ray is playing at Bottom of the Hill in SF. She is a super badass blend of blues, meets punk, meets indie rock, kind of similar to The Cramps or PJ Harvey. It is going to be a headbanger for sure. She is joined by great local band Swiss, as well as Talking Goats. The show starts at 8:30 and it is $17 in advance or $20 at the door.
Hell yeah.
On
Thank you, Lindsay
Wednesday,
from Beat Scout.
October
That is going to be a
15th,
sick
we've got
show.
local band
Swiss
Field
is
Dress
fucking
at the
awesome.
Stork Club in Oakland. They are a dreamy, jazzy, indie pop band with a
Okay,
hint of
there's
psychedelia and a very chill vibe.
This is okay.
Great for
Alana
fans
is
of
doing
artists
so
like
much
Faye
right
Webster or Beach House. They are playing alongside Asha Wells, who is another great local artist, as well as
Okay, thank you. Let's hear it for Alana. She is holding down literally the job of 3 people. Alana upstairs is doing the job of 3 people at least right now. Thank you so much, Alana. Can I ask you to read this one and just don't put the paper in front of your face? Yeah.
Okay, like this.
Yeah, well, you know, wherever it's comfortable for you.
From the top?
This one right here,
Oh,
the
yeah,
Pussy
yeah.
Velour.
Oh, yeah, I heard this name before. Yeah, let's see. We have Pussy Velour, the Creepy Crawlies, The Boars, Lost Puppy Forever, and DJ Big Nate at the Knockout, 8 o'clock, and it's $10. And you can find all the socials at the Knockout SF, at Pussy Velour, at Creepy Crawlies Band, at the.boars.sf, and then the other 2 at Lost Puppy Forever, and then at Prenate?
Oh, yeah.
Prenate?
Yeah, Prenate, yeah.
Prenate.
Great work. Thank you, Ferral Faucet, for reading that one for us. Thank you so much. I'm going to shout out Winter's Tavern on Thursday, the 9th of October, because Shiner, all the way from Kansas City, Missouri, is playing with Drown the Rat and Minus Numbers. It's 21 plus, it's 8 p.m., and it's free, which is great. And also, I'm going to do my first whistle of the show. White Crate's 5th anniversary party is happening at Rickshaw Stop, featuring La Doña, Peña, Bolero, and DJ Louis El Ser. 7 p.m., $30. Congratulations, White Crate. Keep doing the good stuff. We love you, White Crate. Thank you so much.
It got way too hot. I couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm like half naked now.
Should we just all, you know, like... I got 2 shirts on.
This happens in every Project Haze show, by the way. I have
Wow,
to take off my clothes.
If that's not a reason to go to a Project Haze show, then I don't know what is. Hey, I guess there's something else kind of big happening on Thursday, the 9th of October. Because Dino and Luigi present CJ Ramone's birthday bash featuring Tom Kenny and the Hot and DJ Uterus. All the proceeds are to benefit Mal's House Rescue. It's Kilowatt, 8 o'clock, and it's $25 at the door. CJ, why should we go to the show?
Because you'll see Tom Kenny and the High Seas. That alone is worth it. That alone is worth it.
Is there gonna be birthday cake?
Yes.
We're bringing it. We're bringing it.
We heard a yes.
We'll bring the cake. Yeah.
Birthday cake for everyone.
I'm just happy to see SpongeBob.
Well, I'm happy to celebrate CJ Ramone's birthday. Congratulations, CJ. Thank you so much for being here. And happy birthday, because your birthday is actually the 8th of October, isn't it?
Same day as Johnny Ramone.
This is wild, right? Yeah, this is wild. Yeah. Sometimes things are meant to happen. And you know what? Going to CJ's birthday bash is meant to happen for all of you. So get out there and support that good cause and have a ton of fun with one of the Ramones over here. It is Friday, the 10th of October. And hey, one of my favorite bands ever, Prism, is opening for junior varsity at Rickshaw Stop, 8 o'clock, $20 advance. Prism. Shout out, Prism. We fucking love you. Congratulations on all the good work you're doing. Get out there to Rickshaw Stop. Okay, hey, I love this band that's playing right here, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier, we don't have to read all the ats. It's just that was my bad. I should have told you. But Alisha, would you like to
Okay, which
do
one?
that
This one?
that second one there on the...
Oh, I love whoever this promoter is. Fuck My Life presents Mug Slug, Juniper, Farewell, Take Care, and See You at Work. That's an awesome band name. Tamarack, Oakland.
Mhm.
I've never heard of this
Oh,
venue.
Tamarack is
8
awesome.
o'clock,
Great place.
$12.
Hell yeah.
Fuck My Life. Okay.
Yeah, shout out Fuck My Life and shout out Mug Slug, former house band on the show. CJ?
I need binoculars.
Well, thank you for that. You've already given us enough. Hey, check it out. Bottom of the Hill on Friday has Apes of State, right? That's kind of fucking cool. They're playing with Noogie and favorite band name of the episode, Larry the Cable Guy Backshots.
Wait a minute.
8 o'clock, $20 advance, and $25 at the door for Larry the Cable Guy Backshots.
Nuki is from Dallas, Texas. I met them when I was in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And that's something to know about.
There we go. Shout out.
Cool punk band from Dallas, Texas.
There we go. Hey, it makes the world go round, doesn't it? Hey, Kate Vale, what's popping on Friday the 10th?
It's Friday. There's just so much to do. So many choices. But that's why I'm here. This is the one. Friday, October 10th. 924 Gilman. Master! Rip to shreds. Laceration. Molten! This, of course, is going to be an all-ages show. $20. Starts at 7 o'clock, and I love all these bands. They're amazing. We got Death, Grind, Prog, Grind Doom. Prog Grind Doom? Prog Grind Doom. All things everyone loves and the human body needs. See you at 94 Gilman on Friday, October 10th.
I'll see you there, Kate. Yeah, bye. We'll see you later. Hey, I made a mistake, and thank you so much, Alana, for correcting me. Chi, what's popping on Thursday the 9th? Chi from
Hey,
Check
Steve.
the Run.
I wish I could be there with you right now, but the place that I really wish I could be is on Thursday, October 9th at the Ruckus Revival, presented by Jamie DeWolf. Now, the show starts at 8 o'clock at the Continental Club for just $25, but it's the wildest show in the Bay Area, and it's always got some Halloween flavor, but on Halloween, they go absolutely apeshit crazy over there. There's going to be stuff that you've never seen, maybe some stuff that you don't want to see, but definitely some things that are going to blow your mind, including the best rap battles in the Bay Area. $200 for first place, $100 for second place, and you don't want to miss it. So see you at the Ruckus Revival.
Hell yeah, Chi, I miss you, my friend. I wish you were here, but if you want more of Infinite Chi, then follow Check the Rhyme on Instagram. Go to Chi's Discord, Check the Rhyme. And also you can watch all of his shows, Freestyle Flow Fest and Check the Rhyme, right here on this channel, The Complex SF. Great work, everybody. It is Saturday, the 11th of October, and this is super cool because the Great Northern, Green Gorilla Lounge, Illuminate Live, and the SF Recreation and Parks Department presents the Electric Fields Free Party with Marquez Wyatt, DJ M3, Greg Eversole, Hydra, and Just Lucas at the Golden Gate Park Bandshell, 1 p.m., all ages, and it is free. So fucking good. Would anyone like to take this? Because we love Gremlin Productions here.
Okay, all right. Gremlin Productions presents All to the Grave. They played my house before. Angry Aztecs, Hemming Up, Dead River, Rebels, Blunt Force Karma, and DJ Tonka.
Tank, yeah.
Tank.
Yeah.
I'm
There we go.
so sorry.
No, you're great.
It's free.
You're great,
There you
yeah.
go.
It's free. Winter's Tavern. Winter's fucking Tavern.
Yeah.
8 o'clock. Shout out Gremlin Music Productions. That's going to be a loud and amazing show. Thank you so much, Ferral Faucet. Also, at the Store Club on Saturday, we have extra playing with Periscope and one of my favorites, Maya Songbird. Maya Songbird, I love you. Fellow Sagittarius, 8 o'clock, $12 advance and $15 at the door. Let's hear it for Maya Songbird, extra, and Periscope. Hey, I need more Kate Vale in my life. Kate, what's poppin'?
All right, it is Saturday. We got some East Bay stuff, some city stuff. Let's get into it. We will be starting your evening with a little bit of Italian at a Herscher's Pizza, because who doesn't love some pizza and metal? Dispossessed demon smoke. Ion. Gonna be an all ages show. $10 at the door, and the show starts at 5 o'clock. Gonna be from 5 to 8. So that's how you're starting off your night. Then our evening will continue over at Eli's Mile High Club. Dead congregation. Caustic wound. Corpus awful. I love these names. As always, gonna be a 21 and over show. $25 at the door. Doors at 8 o'clock. Show at 9. Oh, and then there's also something happening in San Francisco. You're gonna want to check out the show over at Music City. Burden of Oath. Narrower. 3 Towers. Burning down. This too will be an all ages show. It is $10 in advance, $15 at the door. Starts at 6:30. So get there early, have time to do stuff later afterwards, and have a great Saturday night. Love you.
Love you, Kate. Thank you so much. In fact, Ferral Fawcett has a flyer for one of those shows.
I brought the one for Heschers.
Yeah, show that off to the camera real quick.
Yeah, it's a small bill.
I love it. Hey, we got a Bill on stage, but my nickname in middle school was Small Bill. Oh boy. Hey, look, also our friend Adrian from Sonoma County Sounds is back. Adrian, what is poppin'?
Oh, what's poppin', Steve? I'm just having more tea. I have a show for you on Saturday, October 11th, over at Brewster's in Petaluma. They are doing their Oktoberfest, and they are bringing a band called Polkalicious, which I pretty much feel like that describes what they're all about. But they also are known as an accordion party band. Going to be 2 shows that day from 12:30 p.m. to 2:30, and then a second show at 4 to 6. As always, Brewster is an all-age event, and they are going to be free. So get on down there and make sure that you bring some polka moves.
Yes, and Adrian, I'm so glad that we matched our hats tonight, too. Thank you for that. Hey, let's introduce everybody to our other correspondent. We love our community here. Meredith from Meet Us at the Spot. What's poppin'?
My show of the week is Saturday, October 11th at Music City in San Francisco. Lola and the Travelers, The Pretty Boys, and Carly's Lounge. The show starts at 7. It will be held in the Star Factory room, $10 to $15. The reason I picked this show, A, the talent. There's some musicians where the social media just doesn't do it justice. This evening, it's going to be Lola and the Travelers, which means there will be a live band with her. Then we have the Pretty Boys, 90s kind of grunge, Green Day sound. And then we have Carly's Lounge. Another reason I picked this show, Music City is, I honestly think, changing the landscape of San Francisco artists. If someone moved to the Bay Area and asked me where to start, I would probably say Music City. There's a good chance that you're gonna find your people. I'm really excited about this one, and I think you should be too. So if you end up going, let me know.
Oh yeah, thank you, Meredith. Everybody follow Meet Us at the Spot. It is so hot in here with this velvet jacket and this felt hat. I do also, thank you, fan me down. I just have to shout out because the Strange Ones are playing the Blue Lagoon in Santa Cruz with one of the best band names of all time. They are playing with Crap. One of the original best band names on this show. Crap is back, baby, at the Blue Lagoon with the Strange Ones. Let's fucking go. Look, also, it's Sunday, the 12th of October, and the Helltones are playing with Hot Laundry, Lindsay and the Love Knots, who I love, and Archer Valentine at the Store Club in Oakland, 7 p.m., $10 advance, $15 at the door. Get out there. Lindsay, good to see you playing the Store Club. Good fucking work. Now, we have a battle that's about to happen right now because there's two big shows going down on Sunday, the 12th of October. So I'm going to arbitrarily choose the first big show because Goat Blower presents Punktoberfest at the Pussy Palace. Yeah. Featuring Parasite Castle, Mormon Minters, Aru Specs, Love, Colonizer, Straggler, Braintooth, Throat Rip, Corpse Gutter, and Punk Rock Haircuts by Ferral Faucet themselves. Pussy Palette, doors at noon, $10 advance, $15 at the door. Anything you want to add?
Oh, doors usually are at 4. I'm like, they'll be making it noon?
Well, okay.
Yeah, it's noon. It is noon.
There we go.
Whoops.
And if you want to find out where the Pussy Palace is, ask a punk. Also, it's fucking wild because Sunday, Project Haze is playing a free show at 1 p.m. at Kilowatt in beautiful San Francisco with Whorehouse and Dalmatia. Project Haze, what do you got to say about this show?
We're super excited. We're friends with all these bands, so it's like cool. We kind of like brought our homies for this one. We love Kilowatt. It's a great venue. So it's a show we want to put a lot of energy into. We played shows constantly last year, so we're trying to play like less shows, write new music, and we're making all the shows that we do. We're making them big events.
Hell yeah! Let's hear it for Project Haze. Making stuff happen in the Yay area. I love it. Okay, Kate Vale, it's Sunday. I need more heavy music.
All right, we are at Tuesday, October 14th.
Uh-oh.
And it's kind of starting to feel like everyone knows it's my birthday season. How'd you know? Because this show at DNA Lounge on Tuesday, Volcandra. Blindfolded and led to the wood. The band. All ages show. 16 in advance, 22 at the door. Door opens at 7, show at 7:30. If you like atmospheric death, black, spacey, awesome death metal, I'll be seeing you there. Bye.
So, real quick housekeeping. I'm going to make an executive decision, if it's okay with our executive producer, that I'm not going to run any more of our videos tonight because I want to respect everybody's time, and I think we can just repost those at another time. So, look, it is that we did one full week, everybody. Can you believe that?
Oh, good.
We have a policy here. Should we do this? We always do this. We have a policy here on What's Poppin' that if anybody can step up to our video game machine over there and beat the executioners, then we will not do the second week of shows. So I need some volunteers. Who are the best video game, skilled people in the house right now?
The boys.
I like.
Come on, guys.
It's gonna probably be me and Andrew.
Okay, get down here.
Andrew, come here, man.
Bill and Andrew,
Andrew
step
hasn't
up.
talked yet on this show. We gotta get him to talk.
Step up over here.
You bought a Nintendo Switch 2 day one.
Now look, everybody, so this is Twitch, right? So you need video game content.
Got it.
This game is called Pit Fighter. I'm just going to give you two a rundown real quick. You are not going to be fighting each other.
Oh, no.
You're going to be working together to beat the executioners. George Rosenthal is going to help you set it up. Basically, red joystick is red pants, and blue joystick is blue pants. And what you need to do is work together to beat the executioners. Let's hear it for our brave competitors who have stepped up. We've got Buzz and Ty. And George is going to get you all set up there. Look how beautiful that feed looks, everybody. We've got Bill and Andrew ready to go. Match one is starting. Let's go. Now work together, folks. Those executioners can go down.
Oh no!
We're already seeing some major action right now.
See, look, I just slammed him. There we go.
It is rare that you see a superplex on an executioner.
Oh.
Wow, it's getting so heated up here that we're spilling drinks. Hey, I do that to myself all the time. Wow, this is a real fucking battle. I hope that everybody is enjoying this. If you love watching this content, then give us a follow, folks. No, we have this now. It's 2 against 1, but Andrew is still holding some ground against the executioners. This is unbelievable, folks.
We get to talk about the other week now.
Yeah, well, the bad news is that you lost. The good news is we get to do a whole other week of shows. How exciting is that? And I apologize to our correspondents, but I'm making the executive decision. We got to move this show on to respect everybody's time. So we're going to bust through the rest of these shows, and we will repost all the correspondence content at a later date. And Alana, I'm sorry if that upsets you, but I want to do everything to make you happy, so saying that probably didn't help. Anyways, let's move on. It is Monday the 13th of October. What a spooky date. And Sinister Sounds Booking, one of our favorite promoters, is presenting Phantom Hound, Idol Lord, Mystic Majesty. They are playing at Ivy Room at 7 p.m. for $15. Shout out Christina Helgoth from Sinister Sounds. Also, if you were at Mosswood Meltdown 2 years ago, you caught Die Spitz. Die Spitz is from Austin. They are a super heavy, radical band. I think they're out of Austin, Texas. They're coming back to the Bay Area to Bottom of the Hill on Tuesday, playing with Flowers for the Dead, 8 o'clock, $20 at advance and $23 at the door. Die Spitz, why not come visit the complex while you're out here in San Francisco?
Yeah.
Why not? Let's fucking do it. Also, hey, the Knockout fucking rules. And they've got Dust Collector, Killer Whale, and Indiana Hail playing at 7 p.m. for $10. The Knockout is the best because their shows are always like $10. Shout out The Knockout. We'll catch Kate another time. It's Wednesday, the 15th of October, and Folk Yeah and KEXP presents Hand Habits and Olivia Kaplan at The Chapel, 8 o'clock, $20 advance. It's all ages, folks. Get out there and get your hand habit in. Okay. CJ knows what the fuck I'm talking about. So does Ghost Cat. Okay, this is my contractually obligated moment to take a bite of this. Delicious. Okay. Holy shit. I usually don't do the bigger shows and stuff like that, but I'm a sincere fan of a band called Lord Huron. I've been following Lord Huron from the early days. I saw him play in Harlow's in Sacramento. It's like a small club years ago. Live 105 presents Lord Huron with Kevin Morby at the Greek Theater in Berkeley, 7 p.m., and it's $83.75. That's a lot, but hey, it's worth it to see. Lord Huron fucking rules. Also, our homie Talking Schmidt. Schmitty himself, DJ Schmitty from Ozcat Radio, is back live at the Complex on Wednesday the 15th, and the band is TBA, but Schmitty always brings the coolest bands into the studio, so let's hear it for Schmitty. Excellent. We're doing so good. It is Thursday, the 18th of October. Ghost Cat is just
animals.
Oh. Well, I mean, imagine, yeah.
Ghost Cat.
If you love Ghost Cat, I suggest that everybody goes back and watches our episode where we actually interviewed Ghost Cat.
Oh.
Ghost Cat was right here on the couch. It was actually really cute and amazing, and Ghost Cat had a lot to say. I really suggest you go back and watch that episode. It's well worth it. Yeah. I hope you're not allergic to ghosts. I was trying to date somebody, but they had a ghost cat in their house, and I was like, dude, I'm allergic to ghosts. I cannot do this anymore. Anyways, it's Thursday the 16th, and at Bottom of the Hill, Elliot is playing with Travis Haze, a local legend. Travis Haze, 8 o'clock, $25 advance, $30 at the door. Shout out Travis Haze at Bottom of the Hill. We love to see that. Also, our close friends and collaborators, Decentered Arts. If you don't know who they are, then you gotta follow them. Decentered Arts presents the next edition of Poolside Poets. This is in celebration of Litquake, which Litquake is this awesome, like, roaming literature event that happens in San Francisco in October. This is featuring poets Shar Laxina, Rhea Joseph, Liz Cahill, Tongo Ison Martin. I mean, come on. Plus a bunch more. The musical guest is yet to be announced, but you're going to want to go see it. 6:30 p.m. at the Phoenix Hotel. $20, and it's not a floff. You got to love a not a floff event. Hell yeah. Let's hear it for Decentered Arts and Poolside Poets. Okay, this is a big day. It's Friday, the 17th of October, and Innis Booking presents Nate No Face with Anti-Mob and Black Bibles, which is super dope. Eli's Mile High Club in Oakland, California.
Right.
8 o'clock, $22 advance, $25 at the door. I do got to shout out Anti-Mob because I come across so many bands here on the show, and often they have these names that are truly unpronounceable. So shout out Anti-Mob because they have a pronunciation guide on their Instagram. Their band is called ANTIMXB, but then they say, like, pronounced Anti-Mob. So Anti-Mob, thank you for fucking doing that. And honestly, PSA, if you're a band, make it easy to find who the fuck you are. Don't be mysterious. There's no point anymore. Ghost Cat's mysterious enough. All right, look, it is Friday. Ghost Cat. It is Friday, and at Oakland Secret, a super cool venue, we have Lost Objects, Kinda Good, The Secretary, and Rejoicer. It's 7 p.m., $10. Also, it's not a floff, and it's all ages. Oakland Secret, get in touch with us. Let's do some work. Let's go. I got a big shout out here on Friday. Hypnotic Pattern having their album release party at Ivy Room. They're playing with Soothsayer, The Cat House, and more to be announced. 7 p.m., $15 advance, $20 at the door. Shout out Hypnotic Pattern. Congratulations.
I love Hypnotic Pattern. I played shows with them. Yeah.
Also, this is a pretty fucking cool thing because local celebrity, local libertine, Broke Ass Stewart is celebrating the release of his book called The Worst of Broke Ass Stewart, 20 Years of Love, Death, and Dive Bars. The book release party is at Kilowatt. There's going to be music from Deuce Rock and Sophia and the Afterglow, and performances from Landon Indo, Ashanti Altovase, and Persia, and this is all going to be moderated by the one and only Honey Mahogany. 7 p.m., it's a sliding scale from $10 to $40. Congratulations, Broke Ass Stewart. Come and get broke ass with your pal Steve Ward Moore. Why not, man? Let's go have some fun. Okay, we are fucking doing it. We're on Saturday the 18th. Oh shit, here.
All right.
That one on the top, but let me give it the...
Yeah, that's right. Ringlet, and my band will be playing Otter, Dreamer, and Quincana. So don't get mad at me. I was trying to figure out how to say that. But yeah, it's at Stagel Deli at 7 p.m. and it's $10 in all ages.
Hell yeah, get out there and see Ferral Faucet performing. Hey, this is a big one. I got to give it the whistle. Our friends Treasure are coming back to the Bay Area after they've been touring all over the country. They are playing with Strawberry Girls, Welcome Strawberry, and the one and only DJ Omar. This is presented by Pop Scene. It's at Brick and Mortar Music Hall, 9 p.m., $20 plus fees. I'm sure it's something different, like $25 at the door. Treasure, I love you. You've given me so much. I can't wait to see you on Saturday the 18th. I'm going to be at that show. Also, this is another big one because our friends at the San Francisco Public Library have the 3rd annual Bay Beats launch party featuring The Strange Ones, Pacing, Casey Cope, Still Deer, and DJ Apple Gomez. This is at the Golden Gate Park Bandshell. It's from 1 to 5 p.m. It is free. And shout out Andy Kasler and all of our friends at the SF Public Library. If you don't know what Bay Beats is, check it the fuck out because it's very fucking cool. Hey, it's the 18th of October and something is happening at Punk Majesty in beautiful downtown San Francisco. Alisha, Amnesia, what's happening?
The closing party of the Underground Art Show #4, but there's more than that. It's just an amazing place to come and be, so come and be there.
Okay, we're so close, folks. It is Sunday, the 19th of October, and Freaks are playing with Acapulco Lips and House on Stilts at the Stork Club. It's at 6 p.m. It's $10 advance, and it's $12 at the door. Freaks, you fucking rule. Congratulations for playing the Stork Club. Also, dude, does anyone know the Diesel Dudes or Diesel Dudes?
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I have to say.
Let's go.
I found the Diesel Dudes before the pandemic. They played a show at Lower Bottoms, it's like a skate park called The Tubes in Oakland. And they have, parts during their set where they start doing push-ups and everybody gets down and we do push-ups. I'm really fucking sore when I leave their show. I'll tell you that.
I think that CJ would love Diesel Dudes. They are honestly one of my favorite acts in the Bay Area. I saw them at Mosswood this year, and they're just wild.
good.
Diesel Dudes are playing with Zucrot and Nick Pants at Kilowatt, 7 p.m. Online price is $13.99. I'm sure it's something different at the door. So go see Diesel Dudes with Zucrot, Nick Pants, Kilowatt. Get the fuck out there. Oh my God. We fucking did it, folks. It is Monday, the 20th of October. And often Mondays, there's not a lot to do. People might have a bath or, they might do some self-care. But you know what the best self-care you can do? You can tune into What's Poppin' live at the Complex on October the 20th. We're back. We are back, and it's going to be an incredible show. We're getting closer to Halloween. We're going to be celebrating International Chef Day, which your pal's a chef. Also, Information Overload Day, which the date book is definitely information overload. And also, Give Someone a Dollar Day. Does anyone want to start that early? And fucking Jellyfish Day. I mean, how much better does that get? Look, folks, we fucking did it. I am so proud of us. I'm so proud of us. We're going to make up to our correspondents. I apologize to our correspondents, but we will make it up to you. Hey, let me reset. I'm Steve Wardmore, and I am filled up to here with gratitude. So now I must express my gratitude first to our wonderful, insightful, hilarious, and charming guests. Thank you so much. Ferral Faucet, Pussy Palace, how can we follow you and learn more about all the cool stuff you do?
Yeah, I would say you can look me up at Ferral_Faucet and also look up the Catacombs and Goat Blower Booking.
Hell yeah.
Goat Blower Bookings.
And ringlet.oakland for some killer shoegaze music.
Yeah.
And
Also,
Renegade Razor.
Can I give my roommate Dylan a shout out?
Now's the time for the plugs.
Dylan Sandstrom, he teaches guitar. So you can literally do everything and meet everyone and do all the things at the Pussy Palace. Yeah.
Ferral Faucet, massive gratitude for being here.
Thank you, Steve, so much.
Thank you.
It's really wonderful.
Hey, don't thank me, thank the team. We'll get to that. Hey, Alisha Amnesia, I'm never going to forget my experience with you. I will not have amnesia after this. Alisha Amnesia, Punk Majesty, how can we follow you and find out all the cool things you're doing?
Very easy, Punk Majesty SF. And I'm mostly promoting other people and not even my own stuff.
This is what we do too. We like this. Yeah. And also go to punkmajesty.com to see all the cool designs, not just what Alisha is wearing tonight, but all the other cool stuff. And I'm gonna, off camera, you talked about designing me something. We are going to follow up on that, okay? And I might get a fucking punk rock haircut. I'm gonna have a fucking glow up after this episode.
Makeup for a segment.
I'm gonna have a fucking glow up. We'll film that. We can do that. Yeah.
Fun.
Hey, to I don't know what to say. A fucking absolute hero of rock and roll.
Yeah.
CJ Ramone. How can we follow you and find out all the cool things you're doing?
I got cjramone.com. I'm the THEE CJ Ramone on Instagram. The CJ Ramone on Facebook. All that good stuff. And I'm active. So if you message me, it's me I don't have a team that answers all my things. I message everybody back.
Yeah.
Or
cool.
or if you make a comment on a post, it'll be me commenting back, so don't get wise.
I do just gotta say too, because like your website, I went down the wormhole in it, and it was a ton of fucking fun because there was so much information and all these like past interviews and all this cool stuff. Like it's amazing all the cool things that you've done. So everyone needs to check out the website and go have fun like I did. Go down the wormhole.
Yeah.
What's your band, The Worms?
Oh, so Los Gusanos, yeah, that was my first band post Ramones.
Yeah. And so go down the Gusano hole on CJ's website, and you'll have a ton of fun. Thank you so much, CJ, Ramone.
Thank you.
Project Haze, what the fuck is poppin'? How can we follow you and find out all the cool things that you're doing?
Project Haze Music on Instagram is probably the main place to chat with us. We're on a bunch of social media, but
Yeah, mainly Instagram. You can find us there, updates, things that we're doing behind the scenes, all that good jazz.
or just come to our show and say, hey, what's up?
I like that. Come to the show and say, hey, what's up? And also, while you're at the show, ask me for my LinkedIn, because that's really where I'm the most active. Project Haze, get on LinkedIn, because that's where it's all happening these days. Okay, bad joke, but you know. Thank you.
Yay, he did it. I've been telling him to do that all night.
Everybody follow Project Haze and go see them October 12th at The Kilowatt for free. I absolutely love it. Hey, I am just the human that is on camera. As we've talked about all night, it takes an entire community to make this happen, and I owe it to all of our correspondents, because I had to cut you off tonight to stay on time. But to Meredith from Meet Us at the Spot, thank you so much. We're going to repost you later. Thank you so much, Meredith. To Adrian from Sonoma County Sounds, our North Bay correspondent, fucking love the hat, and I am going to continue drinking that tea with you. Thank you so much. Hey, to Infinite Chi of Check the Rhyme and Freestyle Flow Fest and so many other cool things. Make sure you follow Infinite Chi at Check the Rhyme if you're into hip hop and reggae and all the coolest stuff. And go watch his past shows. They're up forever on YouTube and for 2 months on Twitch. To our correspondent, Kate Vale. Not only is Kate Vale giving us all the coolest heavy music shows, Kate Vale is actually right upstairs right now, running the chat. So if you have been in the chat, it's been Kate Vale. Kate Vale, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Look, tonight is a special night. We are running on a skeleton crew. And I mentioned it earlier, but the goth goddess of San Francisco is Alana Taubert. And Alana is doing the job of 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 1,200 people, committing so much to what we do here at the complex, volunteering her time, and looking good while she does it. So let's hear it for the goth goddess, Alana Taubert. Thank you so much, Alana. And I would be remiss if I did not mention the man himself, the executive producer, the technical director, the all-around everything proprietor of the Complex SF. None of us would be here if it wasn't for this man, my friend and associate, and sometimes enemy, the one and only George S. Rosenthal. There's that hand waving. Catch George at several events around the Bay Area. And you know what? I'm going to do this. Why not thank me, your pal, Steve Wardmore? It is fucking Mad Hatter Day. It is fucking Instant Ramen Day. We are fucking sponsored by Marushan. Oh, that's the biggest thing. I got to shout out Marushan. 45 cents a packet and 66% of your daily recommended sodium intake in one of these packages. Go buy some fucking instant ramen from Marushan. Let's do this one more time. My blood pressure just rose. Okay. Hey, fuck. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, we'll be back on October 20th, everybody. Does Project Haze have one more song for us?
Yeah, we'll play y'all out.
Can we all give ourselves a round of applause? Yeah. Good work. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
to, 'cause I'm still healing. My common sense tells me to leave now. Caution tape around my brain is breaking, starts to kill me slowly. What do codependency is what you need. I'm so sick and tired of chasing dreams while you stop running out the door. Yeah, you said you can't remember ruining my life with your design. Spent whole years in airports doing it right, packing leaving behind. She went blank and temporary.
Thank you to the complex. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you guys. Seriously.
Have a good night.